Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bernie Armour Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario. I'm Neil Sriwastava. Great to have you along with us, friends. It's opening day, take two, if you're the Guelph Royals. Of course, yesterday, Mother Nature decided to rain down literally and figuratively on the field. The Royals unable to play as most of the right field trees have come down on the field, forcing the postponement of the ball game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Of course, the Hamilton Cardinals have played 2 games now. They won Friday night 11-1 over the Brantford Red Sox. And, of course, on yesterday afternoon in Barrie, they lost on a walk-off in the 10th inning to the Barrie Baycats, falling 4-3. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Here's the starting lineup for the first visiting Guelph Royals. Leading off is the center fielder, Dalton Pompey, the former Blue Jay. Jade Williams is in left field. He's batting second. Malik Collymore, the former St. Louis Cardinals draft pick. Sean Riley, Mr. Everything in the Intercounty, the designated hitter, will bat fourth. Justin Interessano will bat fifth and play first base. Noah Roberts, the junior call-up, the catcher to this evening. Jeff McLeod is in right field. Darius Barlis is batting eighth and playing second base. And, of course, the Brando LaRue, the stand-up from Team Canada's national team, national junior team, playing shortstop this evening as we thank you long in there. Of course, Claudio Costado on the hill for the Royals. Here's the lineup for the home Hamilton lineup. Tristan Osaika will be the designated hitter. Luis John will be the second shortstop and bat second. Justin Gideon, of course, the participant in the 2020 Royals Home Run Derby, will be the batter. He is batting third and playing center field. Tyler Duncan is in right field. Lane Renaud batting fifth and playing third base. Ashton Faijo, it will be in left field. Robbins Fox Perez will be at first base. And, of course, Aiden Muir, the junior call-up, will be behind the plate. And Nathan Scragg batting ninth at second base. Chris Lazar on the hill for the Cardinals. Of course, Louis John in Friday night's contest, he batted for the cycle. That's very, very rare in the Intercounty, but he did it. And that's something pretty special. As we'll take you now to the field and the action. As Lazar continues his warm-ups here, we thank you all for hanging out with us this evening. And hopefully everything is going well where you guys are. And thanks to the Cardinals for allowing us to use their feed this evening from Sunday's game to bring this to you guys and gals. Hopefully the audio and everything else is good. As Lazar continues his warm-ups here, his manager Dino Ramel will take his spot in the third base coach's box. First action for the Royals since 2019. 2020 was shut down due to COVID, and last year the Royals opted out of an abundance of conscience and just some other stuff going off the field as far as numbers. So we opted to stay home while everybody else in the Intercounty played last year. We did miss doing this. We missed doing baseball in general. As there's a throw down to second base, and we're about to get underway here very shortly. Dalton Pompey will be the first batter.
The first inning is brought to you by the Reno Local 837. Now up to bat, number 99, Dalton Pompey.
Number 7, Ashton Fago. Batting 7. Number 44, Robin Fox.
Pompey steps in, and we're ready to go here.
Batting 8. Junior call-up, number 45, playing catcher.
First pitch is in there for a ball, and we're underway.
Aiden Muir. And batting 9th. Number 24, Nathan Scragg, batting 10th. Number 34.
Checks the swing, but the umpire says he went around. The count is even at 1-1.
Pitch. Up first, number 32 for the Royals, Dalton Pompey.
Pompey hits this one down the left field line, but it looks like it's going to roll foul out of play. The count's now a ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Pompey, the big off-season signing for the Royals, as we welcome you guys all in this evening. Hope everybody is having a great one. Thank you so much for being with us. Great to bring you some inter-county action on a Wednesday night. Of course, this is a replay of Sunday's game. We're just redoing the play-by-play as the poor gentleman in Hamilton was having some hard times here, as this one's fouled away again, and the count remains at 1-2.
Pompey signed with the Royals in the off-season this year. Former MLB player, played for the Blue Jays.
Lazar winds up here at the stretcher.
Comes the 1-2 Pitch again.
1-2 pitch is on its way. It's inside for a ball. Counts now even at 2-2. Pompey steps back into the box. Lazar looks for the sign. Both sides are ready.
Lazar resets. Pompey steps out of the box.
As he steps out of the box, calls time. Lazar wasn't quite ready there. Lazar's pitch is in there. Misses outside. Now we got a full count to Dalton Pompey. Wonder if Lazar is a little scared to face a former major leaguer. I don't know how I'd go about that.
Pompey.
Nerves are general, and that one misses high, and Pompey will stroll down to first base with the walk. Leadoff man aboard here for the Royals as J.D. Williams will come to the bat. Williams, and of course, another new signee with the Royals.
J.D. Williams
Spent some time in the minors.
for the Royals. Man on first. Pitch. Fouled straight back off the catcher's mask.
Williams fouls that one away. The count is 0-1 here, as we're just underway.
Muir seems to be all right.
Lazar from the stretch. Looks Pompey back and winds and throws. Ball misses outside. Counts even at 1-1. An overcast day here in Hamilton. Didn't look like it was looking doubtful when before game time, but the clouds have parted a little bit and the sun's come up a little bit.
Known to be pretty quick.
We got some baseball. This one misses inside. Counts now 2 balls and a strike to Jade Williams.
Two and one is the count. Nobody out. Man on first.
2-1 count as the umpire flashes the signs once again. Lazar starting. So this was grounded to the shortstop. He'll flip to. He'll take it himself at shortstop to get Pompey. Throw goes errantly across,
and
Williams will be aboard on the fielder's choice. But there's one away now.
By Muir backing up that throw.
And a runner at first for Malik Cullimore. Cullimore, of course, the former St. Louis Cardinals draft pick. Just unfortunately a victim of the numbers game, like many minor leaguers. When COVID shut things down, the minor leagues got shut down. Cullimore, one of the ones that just got, unfortunately, got told them their service was no longer needed, so he went on to returned home to Ontario and has been working out religiously and wanted to get back into baseball. Reached out to Sean Travers and Dino Ramel, and they were glad to finally land him here, as that's the first pitch is in there for a ball. The count is 1-0. Cullimore swings and misses at that offering. Counts even at 1-1.
Cullimore swings and misses on that one. Lazar once again checking out first base.
Lazar looks Williams back to first. Throws inside. Counts now 2 balls and a strike here. One pitch on its way from Lazar. Inside, the gross pitcher's off the dirt. That looks like a pass ball.
And it'll be not in time.
And it's now a 3-1 count as Williams takes second base on the pass ball. That's the official scorer's decision, of course, of the pass ball. So no stolen base. Pass ball. Williams going on the pitch, though. I almost want to go flip the coin on that one. He could have probably got the stolen base, as it wasn't that far away from the catcher. This one's hit by Cullimore to the third baseman. Fielded cleanly, thrown to first in time for the out. And there's 2 away.
And that's 2 outs now for the Cardinals.
2 away now for Mr. Everything, Mr. Sean Riley. Riley, of course, the inter-county leader in home runs, hits, and RBIs. He was joking before with us on the offseason. He's going to be the oldest guy in the IBL still wearing eye black. That's the next record he's going for. I think he's got a few years in Arden before that happens, though.
Number 33, Sean Riley at the plate now.
But all signs pointing to this being Riley's last season. He wants to go out a champion. The Royals looking to be in great position to make a run at that as well. Remains to be seen what happens, though, because baseball is a crazy game here. Strike is called to Riley. Count is 0-1. Lazar cautiously pitching Riley carefully here. With Justin and Terrasano on deck.
Checking over at second. 0-1 pitch.
Ball misses outside. The count is 1-1. Two-away runner at second base, representing the go-ahead run for the Royals here in the top of the first inning. As Riley steps back into the box. Lazar bears down and looks for the sign. Ball misses outside. Now it's 2 balls and a strike to Riley.
Count is 2-1 with 2 outs.
2-1 pitch on its way momentarily from Lazar.
The first game for the Royals this season after not playing last year due to COVID. They were supposed to play their first
Second baseman fakes the throw over and runs back to his position.
Canceled.
As Riley watches this one sail outside, it's now 3 balls and a strike
Down some trees around their stadium, so
to Riley. You almost want to put him on and face Terrasano in this situation. Maybe that's what Lazar's thinking here. You can't hurt you running at first base.
3-1.
Take your chances with Terrasano.
Riley settles in.
Might be the not a bad option here in this situation. Looks like Lazar is going to go step down, and here's 3-1 pitch is driven into center field. Center field is going back to the track to the wall. It's off the fence. Riley is going to round first and head into second with a double. And the Royals score a run here with an RBI double to Sean Riley.
Royals now lead 1-0 here with 2 outs.
Royals leading 1-0 here in the top of the first inning thanks to the 2-out double by Riley. And Justin Terrasano will be the batter.
At the plate now.
Of course, if you're wondering why some guys are not wearing uniforms for the Royals, unfortunately, the laundry list did not get picked up last night or this morning as they made the trek to Hamilton. I've been told uniforms are on their way here to the ballpark at Burnaby at Arbor Stadium, though.
Not wearing numbers.
It happens. It's the first game of the season. People forget things. As Riley leads off from second base, Lazar goes back to work to Terrasano.
Pitch from Lazar.
Called strike on the inside part of the plate. Counts 0-1. Justin Terrasano sat out last year, like most of the Royals. Riley did play last year in Toronto. So he takes a strike.
And it is called strike.
Riley was, of course, part of that Toronto Maple Leafs team that finished second behind the London Majors, and, of course, was unable to win that 5th and deciding game in the postseason as the Majors broke their playoff slumps and were awarded with the title. Terrasano's got an 0-2 count to him. This one misses outside. Now it's a ball and 2 strikes here with 2 away. Riley will probably get a bigger lead here as the shortstop shouldn't be holding him on. I don't think Riley's much of a base stealing threat here, though. But he needs to be in position to score from second base. Should Terrasano put one through the hole here somewhere.
Siriano steps out for a breather.
Terrasano steps out. Recollects the slot hitter. Lazar wasn't ready to go here, and neither was he. So he called time. He asked and called for time.
The runner is going with 2
Terrasano hits a liner to the third baseman, and that's going to end the inning. And Terrasano with the bullet, but unfortunately that's it. The Royals go away with only a run and a hit here to show for it in the first inning. Back with the second inning after this brief break.
One hit, one left on base, and your Cardinals 2-0.
Left on base, and the Royals lead 1-0.
Hey fans, keep a
Go back
lookout
to
for
the bottom of the
fresh
first.
The Royals are running one hit. There was no errors. One man was left on base. So in the middle of the first inning, Claudio Costado will be on the bat. The hill for the Royals. Costado, of course, the former Yankee draft pick, signed with the Barrie Bay Cats in 2017. Got re-signed by the Toronto Blue Jays. They gave him a shot as far as that stuff goes. And then the Orioles picked him up as a free agent. He bounced around the organization as a pitcher for a little bit before everything else would happen. Of course, again, he was granted free agency in the offseason and is elected to come back to Ontario and back to the Intercounty. Reached out to the Royals in the offseason. They worked out a living agreement as far as the limiting arrangements and everything else. Of course, we can't pay players in this league. You know, they give them a per diem per basis, and you can allowed to pay if they're imports, you are allowed to pay their housing charges within a reasonable amount of money. And after the room and board, that's about it. Looks like Costado is on his game today so far. Pitch has definitely got some zip to him today. It's a good sign if you're a Royals fan. Of course, you need a lot of pitching in this league to win these ball games. The hitting has definitely improved over the years, so has the pitching. I think they're definitely on par. Evenly matched this year, no question. A lot of teams have gone out and got some other guys to do some stuff with. As Tristan Osika will be the leadoff batter, followed by Luis John and Justin Gideon. We're the first three batters to face Costado. Osika will lead off here. Home half of the first inning, Cardinals batting. Royals up 1-0.
IBL All-Star. He was second on the team in average last season, batting .357.
Game time temperature was 17 degrees Celsius. Overcast. First one's in there for a ball. Costado misses. Count is 1-0. Royals got a run in the first inning. This one misses inside now. Claudio's looking like he's just having a hard time finding that strike zone right now. I guess it's hard for everybody. You know, they haven't seen a real live batting or anything else unless he's been practicing at home. There's a strike called. The count's now two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
To Osika. One-two pitches on him. Swung on and missed. Count is now even at 2-2.
Osika's in his second season with the Cardinals.
That'll be interesting to see what the catcher Noah Roberts calls down here. He wants to go after him. He wants to waste the pitch here. It's one of the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. That answers that question. And they'll do it again. Two-two pitch on its way again. It's swung and hit foul down the left field line at a play. The count remains at 2-2.
Count stays at 2-2.
Strike three called. Costado gets him on a strikeout, and there's one away.
That'll be the first out of the inning for the Royals.
Luis John will be the batter now for Gene.
Shortstop, number 12, Luis Gene.
Luis Gene, as they say through the PA announcements, will be the batter. He hit for the cycle in the opener as the Hamilton Cardinals defeated the Brantford Red Sox 11-1 Friday night. Have to go back a few years. I think the last Royal to do it, I think, was Frankie here, actually.
Including a triple in the 8th inning and a home run in the 9th.
Of course, in Brantford, it's not exactly an easy feat to hit either a triple or a home run. So the fact he got it done was rather impressive here. It's that first pitch to Gene, misses for a ball.
Called strike one. The count is 1-1. One away.
Strike called. Now it's 1-1.
Low for ball 2.
Ball is low in there. It's ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike to Gene.
Colorado Rockies farm system.
Liner right at the pitcher. Castillo, of course, a great defender as well. He was an infielder when he was originally drafted by the Yankees way back in the day. And I'd just like to use his cat-like prowess right there and snag that one himself, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Justin Gideon.
That'll bring up Justin Gideon, the center fielder. Of course, the Brock University grad. Partook in the Home Run Derby in 2020, the only action the Royals have seen in the last 2 years.
2021 IBL First Team All-Star. Looking to bunt there, pulls back.
That one misses for a ball. Count is 1-0. Getting in his face, Costado before.
Swung on and hit.
This one's hit down the line, but it's going to hook foul. The count's even at 1-1.
Gideon off to a hot start already with 6 RBIs through his first 2 games.
Of course, Gideon was off to a hot start, as you heard on the PA system behind us. Tearing the cover off the ball early here. Of course, if you're a Cardinals fan, that's what you want to see.
The 1-1 pitch from Custodio.
Ball misses outside. It's now 2 balls and a strike to Gideon with 2 away here. Royals leading this one 1-0. Planning a run on the 2-out double by Sean Riley. There's a strike call. Counts even at 2-2 now. Gideon fouls this one away off to the first base side. Into the Royals dugout lately. And the count is 2-2.
2 outs here for the Royals. The 2-2 pitch to Gideon.
Ball misses outside. It's now full count to Gideon.
3-2.
I'm doing well, Matt. How are you doing? Hope the baseball's going to go well. That swing and miss, and Gideon goes down on strikes. And out of the end of the inning, Cardinals retired 3 up, 3 down here as we head to the top of the second inning, back after a short ad break. But I'm good, Matt. Hope you are as well.
Visit the Cardinals concession stand, operated by our friends at the Carmen's Room. Also, if you want a cold brew, stop by the Collective Arts Brewing Beer Stand. This second inning is brought to you by the team at Guy Gillespie Property Partners. Call them for all your real estate needs. It'll be your best move.
That's awesome. Congrats, man. That's awesome. You're starting to build the community. That's awesome to see. Figured we mute the game audio in there because we don't get copyright strikes in case the music's up a little too loud down there. That's great to see, and you're settling in. The commentating's been okay. This is really the first game officially. Saturday's game got rained out, and, well, we had trees fall down in right field, so it's been hard. It's been hard to get going, but, yes, we have baseball on Saturday afternoon again, and they'll have one the following Tuesday night as well. The Barrie Bay Cats will be in action against the Royals on Tuesday. Saturday's game, of course, we're playing hopefully the home opener take 2 against the Brantford Red Sox. And get the audio back up, and hopefully not going to get copyright strikes or copyright notices, because hopefully it's low enough. Fix the graphics. We're at the top of the second inning. Reset the count.
Now at the bat at Guelph, the catcher, Noah Roberts.
Oops, got to fix the outs.
Noah Roberts will lead off the second inning.
Noah Roberts will be the batter here, as the Royals will bat in the second inning. Chris LeVar's first pitch misses outside for a ball. Count is 1-0. Of course, if you've never heard of the Inter-County Baseball League, we invite you guys to go check it out. Go to www.theibl.ca. If you want to check out the Guelph Royals page where I do a lot of writing as well. Do a lot of the stories and everything else. www.guelphroyals.com.
2-0 pitch is outside for ball 3.
That's 3 balls here to Noah Roberts early. Count is 3-0 here as Lazar hasn't settled in yet. There's a strike called on the outside part of the plate, but hit the corner. It's now 3 balls and a strike. Top of the second inning, Royals leading this one 1-0. This one's hit and popped up behind here. Catcher's got plenty of room to make the catch. He'll make the catch, and Roberts is retired for the first out of the second inning. 1 away now for Jeff McLeod, the right fielder in this afternoon's contest.
Now let's play right field.
Wondering why some guys, like I said off the top, wondering why some guys don't have uniforms on. Unfortunately, somebody forgot to pick up the laundry this morning. So some guys have their blue uniforms, some guys don't. They're trying to make their due, and of course we're told uniforms are on their way from Guelph here. As McLeod takes a check swing for a ball. Count is 1-0. This one is driven hard and deep to right field. Right fielder's looking back to track the wall, looks up, and there she goes. Bye-bye baseball. Jeff McLeod with a solo blast. The Royals now lead this one 2-0.
That was almost a no-doubter.
Excuse us. McLeod with the first home run of the year. First home run for the Royals since 2019. It's great to be back in action here.
Second baseman number 4, Darius Barless.
Darius Barless will be the batter now.
Barless up for the Royals.
With 1 away and 1. As Lazar looks to settle back in.
Nobody on.
Pitch from Lazar is called a strike.
Catch the zone for strike 1.
And his own 1.
Barless, infielder batting 260.
Barless hits this one up to the first baseman. He'll take it himself. And there's quickly 2 away.
And he'll make the play at first.
3 unassisted if you're scoring at home. And there's 2 away.
Now up to bat for the Royals, shortstop.
Going to bring up Brando LaRue, the shortstop. Of course, he is on. Unfortunately, that name sounds familiar. He is part of the Team Canada Junior National Program, playing here a little bit as well for the Royals.
LaRue didn't play for the Royals in 2019.
The Markham, Ontario native
Called strike 1.
takes a strike here. Lazar seems to be settling back in after that home run by Jeff McLeod earlier in this inning.
Ball 1. Count 1-1, 2 away. Lazar has thrown.
Count is 1-1 there.
So far.
Just missed the pitch. That one's in there for a ball as well. It's now 2-1. Interesting to see what LaRue can do. We know he's got a great glove. We'll see how he does offensively in this league. As he fouls this one away, counts even at 2-2.
Over by the bullpen.
2-0 Royals leading here in the top of the second inning.
Moves to 2-2.
So we thank you for tuning in this evening. I'm Neil Srivastawa.
2-2 pitch.
LaRue takes this one inside and a little too far inside, and will take a trot down to first base, courtesy of the hit by pitch.
The Royals will have a man on first with 2 away.
That'll bring up Dalton Pompey as the Royals go back to their top of their order.
Now up to bat, center fielder number 99, Dalton Pompey.
Pompey looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Line up and be back at the top with Dalton Pompey back up.
So he walked in the first inning. He's 0 for 0 so far as an inter-county player. Takes the ball inside. Count is 1-0.
Ball 1. Count is
Forgot to put the
1-0.
runner at first. There we go. 1 on and 2 away here for the Royals in the top of the second inning as Pompey takes the ball. First pitch with the ball.
Lazar has thrown 39 pitches already.
Lazar looks for LaRue back to first.
Strikes.
Throws another one outside. It counts now 2 balls and no strikes.
Ball 2 on Pompey.
Sure, well, people are waiting for him to unload on one here.
Back in the box.
Hit one foul in batting practice that scared a lot of people. It was loud, that's for sure.
Small lead. 2-0 pitch.
So he swings and misses on that one. It's now 2 balls and a strike here. Pompey takes a big casual swing at that one. That one would probably be over on Mohawk Road if that would have connected with that one. Count is 2-1. Lazar looks back to LaRue. Lines and works. That was a called strike 2.
But it's a strike nonetheless.
Umpire says he went out on the swing, but I think regardless that would have been a strike. Anyways, Pompey tried to hold it. Check his swing. J.D. Williams on deck here.
Pompey walked in his first at bat of the game.
LaRue likely going on the pitch.
And
This is in there for a full count now. Now he'll be going.
Count is full with 2 away.
He'll definitely be going after this pitch now. As it's full count now to Pompey.
First baseman Fox Poppins is going to come off the bat.
Evening, Mr. Cubby. Hope you're doing well.
Looking for the 3rd out once again here.
3-2 pitch to Dalton Pompey is hit in the air.
Fouled straight back.
Fouled straight back. Out of play. And we'll do full count again. Just got home. Nice. Nice, sir.
LaRue will.
Royals up 2-0 here in the top of the 2nd inning. We're playing with the scoreboard. We're playing with the PA systems. We're doing everything tonight.
2 pitch from Lazar.
This one's lined in there for a base hit. Past the diving second baseman. LaRue's on his horse. He's going to 3rd. He'll stop there. And the Royals have got runners on the corners with 2 away.
So once again, the Royals here working with 2 outs. Got a couple men in.
Jade Williams will be the batter now.
Position. Looking to extend their lead here.
Sounds like it's a long day, sir.
Williams.
Royals scored 1 in the first on a 2-out double by Sean Raleigh. They added a solo home run by Jeff McLeod here in the top of the 2nd inning. And now leave this one 2-0. As Jade Williams will come to the plate.
Williams steps in. Checks the runner at first. And that's hit.
Williams
hard.
hits this one to
Down the
left field.
field
Left
line.
fielder is giving us chase.
Mayo is
But it's going to hook
foul
foul
strike
out of
and
play.
dropped.
We'll do it again.
Foul ball.
Just a long foul ball. A lot of out-of-play territory here at Barney Arbor Stadium in Hamilton. Can't see the grandstands, but they're about,
Play there, but wasn't able to.
I want to say 40 feet or 40 to 50 feet away from the baselines. And then from there, there's still a lot of play spots down both lines here. So you hear Green Acres in the background. Try not to sing along.
Second at bat of the game. First pitch is low for ball 1.
That one misses for a ball.
Excuse me,
Count is 2 balls and a strike here.
with 2 outs.
How's the audio sounding, Cubby? Hope everything is okay.
Foul ball.
If we're not too loud or peaking too much, that one misses inside for a ball again. Count is now 3 balls and a strike here to Jade Williams.
Williams looking to catch the runner.
Royals looking to
Third, 2 away.
blow this one open here.
Pitch inside for ball.
Sorry,
3.
that is now 3-1.
3-1.
We're a pitch ahead of ourselves there. We thought it was 3-1. Now it is 3-1. Williams will have the green light here with 2 away.
The 3-1 pitch from Lazar.
It's this one
Foul
just
straight back.
foul, and it comes right back at us here. It's now a full count with 2 away. Runners will be going on the pitch to the plate, or at least Pompey will be going anyways. LaRue might be holding steady here. Wonder if a trick play would work in this situation. Pompey goes, he swings and misses, he goes down on strikes.
Third out of the inning.
And that's the inning over, but the Royals do get a run here on 2 hits. There's no errors. 2 men were left on base.
The Royals cashing another run there, and they'll go up 2-0, heading to the bottom.
We'll be back after a short break.
All right, fans. Kids, you want to run on the field?
Back at Burning Arbor Stadium here for the home half of the second inning. Royals leading the Cardinals 2-0. I'm Neil Shrivastava. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Royals getting single runs in the first and one in the second inning to lead this one 2-0. As Costado's first pitch is in there for a ball.
Here in the top or the bottom of the second for the Cardinals.
To Tyler Duncan. Lane Renaud on deck. That one misses again for a ball. It's quickly 2 balls and no strikes here in the second inning. Misses again, and it's 3-0. Looks like he's missing high here. Have to readjust the release point.
Multiple years at Arkansas State in the NCAA.
Costado's pitch is in there. This one's in there for a strike. It's now 3 balls and a strike to Duncan.
Had a 291 average throughout his years.
Cardinals in game number 3 already. This is the Royals' first game of the season. That swung on a miss, and now it's a full count here to Tyler Duncan. Now it's hit foul away here. We'll do it again at 3-2.
That is fouled back again.
That's fouled away again.
Stay alive at 3-2.
Count remains at full at 3-2. It's kind of funny. Costado is still
Full count pitch. Swung on him.
in MLB The Show 22, actually. He's on the Baltimore Orioles farm system. As he gets a strikeout here, and there's one away.
Now to bat for your Cardinals, the third baseman.
The third baseman, number 6, Lane Renaud, will be the batter now with one away.
Third baseman Lane Renaud steps in here for the Cardinals, batting fifth.
Yeah, we tried to trade for Costado the one day. Couldn't get him out of the Baltimore Orioles system. This one's fouled away.
Was second
That's quickly 1-0.
last year in games played.
Sorry, 0-1 to Renaud here.
Second as well. 2 home runs, 19 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch is called.
Strike called. It's now 0-2. Renaud's going to have to protect at the plate here with one away now. Costado looks in from the sign from Roberts. 0-2 pitch on his way. Fouls this one away.
And deep to right center field.
Actually, it's going to right center field, sorry.
Going back, and he makes the catch up the warning track.
Pompey with the catch on the warning track. When Renaud just got enough of it. Reels it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a well hit ball by Renaud.
Stepping up to the plate, left fielder, number 7, Ashton Fajo.
Ashton Fajo now the batter.
Number 7, Ashton Fajo now to the plate.
As there's 2 away here in the Cardinals' second inning.
First season with the Cardinals.
Thank you once again for tuning in this evening. Umpire checks the swing. Appeal goes down to first base.
And he did not go, so that'll be
Or
ball.
third base, sorry. Third base umpire said he did not go around, so it'll be ball. Count is 1-1. So 1-0.
Called strike 1.
There's a called strike now. It's even. It counts even at 1-1.
Royals lead 2-0.
Costato wasting no time. That one misses inside. It's now 2 balls and a strike. To Fajo. Ball misses inside. It's 3 balls and a strike now.
Count is 3-1. Fajo still looking for his first hit of the season.
Costato trying to work at his pace here. Fajo hasn't left the box, though.
3-1 pitch.
Swung on a miss. The count is now full.
Nice pitch there by Custodio to.
Hello, Evil. How you doing tonight? How's the fortnight treating you? 3-2 pitches on its way.
Payoff.
It's called strike 3.
Trejo got caught.
Costello gets the strikeout, and that's going to end the inning.
Out of the inning. The Royals maintain their lead 2-0.
As we head to the top of the third inning after this short break. Hope you're doing well, Evil. As the kids run the bases here.
Round of applause.
Always a fun part of the ball game when the kids run the bases. It's an inter-county standard and inter-county classic. Hopefully no train wrecks tonight. Remember a couple years ago we had a girl go face first into third base. Trying to run home, she was crying and everything else. She hit the home plate and she slipped on the way back past her there. So she was wearing banana peels. I think she was wearing those plastic Crocs on. The field was kind of wet. The last one doesn't even touch home plate. She gives up and just runs off the field in a hurry as the Cardinals will get used to, go back to getting ready here to start the third inning. Mute the game audio once again to make sure we don't get copyright strikes. Because nobody wants a DMCA. That's for sure. But hopefully everybody's having a great evening so far as we head to the top of the third inning. Royals out in front of the Hamilton Cardinals 2-0. Thank you so much for joining us on your Wednesday evening. Of course, this is a replay from Sunday's game. Hamilton was having video and audio issues, so I decided to modify their game a little bit here and get some practice in there for us as well, since we haven't got a real game yet so far. Saturday we were supposed to be playing, but unfortunately Mother Nature in about 12:20 in the afternoon decided to let the heaven and earth go flying as trees in right field came down on the field, and the field was flooded. Needless to say, we could not play after that as the field was deemed unplayable by the umpiring crew. They went home, and we sent everybody home, and of course, thankfully nobody was injured. Nothing else went wrong there. As Malik Collymore will be the batter here. Start the top of the third inning here at Burning Harbor Stadium in Hamilton.
Lazar led the Cardinals in strikeouts in 2021.
Collymore, Riley, and Terrasano due up.
3-3 record last year.
Reds tie the score with the Cubs in the third inning. It's 2 apiece. There's a strike called.
Strike one.
The count is 0-1 to Collymore. Chris Lazar pitches in there for a ball. Counts even at 1-1. Lazar pitched 5 2/3 of an inning against the Royals in the postseason in 2019. This one misses high. It's now 2 balls and a strike.
The 2-1 pitch from Lazar.
Ball misses low. It's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike to Collymore. There's a strike called on the outside part of the plate. It's now 3-2.
Collymore didn't like that one, but count is full at 3-2. Payoff. Swung and fouled off.
That one's fouled away. Count remains at 3-2.
Lazar has already thrown nearly 60 pitches through 2 and a third.
Hits this one foul again. And we'll do it again at full count here. Collymore's not being fooled by Lazar at all so far. 3-2 pitch on its way again.
Pitch again.
Fouled away behind the backstop here. And we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat is fouled away. Colomar trying to win this battle here.
Payoff pitch once again.
3-2 pitch on its way again, and this one is driven and popped in the air to the center, to the shortstop. He's going to take a few steps back. He'll make the catch,
Makes the grab for the first out of the inning.
and there's one away.
One down.
Colomar goes down F6 if you're scoring at home. And I bring up the designated hitter, Sean Riley here,
Now up to bat for the Royals.
who doubled home the run in the first inning
Number 33, Sean Riley.
as he starts off the season with an RBI double. Riley, of course, with the inter-county record for home runs, RBIs, and base hits, all-time records. Over 1,000 hits, over 200 home runs. And I lost track of how many RBIs somewhere along the line. I should know this, but I don't, unfortunately. I'll have to look that up in time for Saturday's ball game. Of course, we are live again Saturday afternoon, 12:45 Eastern Time, as the Royals will host the Brantford Red Sox. Royals on the road Thursday night this week
Riley settles back
against the Barry Baycats. Game time is 7:30 p.m.
Pitch from Lazar.
So Riley swings and misses at that offering.
Counts 0-2 now.
The count is quickly 0-2. Oh, and 2 we go here.
The 0-2 pitch to Riley.
Riley fouls this one off the line, down the right field line out of play. The count remained 0-2. Look where the center fielder is playing Riley here. He's almost playing him at the warning track, wasting no time. They'd rather let one drop in front of them than they'd rather behind him here, as the outfield slightly shifted to the left.
Settles back.
Riley is traditionally a pole hitter.
Another 0-2 pitch from Lazar.
This one's driven into center field. Looks like the center fielder, Gideon,
Gideon.
pretty much has to just take 3 steps to his
And
left,
grab for the second out of the inning.
extend the glove, and makes the catch, and there's 2 away here. You think Justin Gideon's seen Sean Riley play a few times. As there's 2 away now. And Justin Terrasano, who's now got his uniform, so it looks like the uniforms have arrived. Laundry call was missed this morning, so there we go. Chrissy Bug, thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one.
Back up to the plate.
Guess who bought a desktop? You did. Awesome. Congrats.
0 for 1 on the day.
That one misses to Sarah Terrasano. The count is 1 ball and no strikes here.
The 1-0 pitch from Lazar.
That one misses inside. The count is quickly 2 balls and no strikes to Terrasano.
Cardinals have struggled with 2 outs today.
Lazar was settled in here, looking like he was doing well now. He's battling for control here against Terrasano. That one misses outside. It's now 3-0.
For ball 3. Count is 3-0.
Noah Roberts waits on deck here for the Royals in the top of the 3rd inning. They're leading 2-0.
3-0 pitch.
Ball misses outside, and the Terrasano takes the 4-pitch pass down to first. Gotta watch how we're saying it. Whoops. Terrasano is going to stroll down to first base. It's going to prompt a visit from the pitching coach. Checks, make sure Lazar is okay here. So when does that PC arrive, Chrissy? Noah Roberts now the batter as the mound visit continues.
Chat with Lazar.
Top of the 3rd inning, 2 away here. Royals have got a base runner aboard here for Roberts. And at the top of the 2nd inning should be on Monday. Awesome. So we'll have to install OBS and all the bells and whistles and get you going.
Noah Roberts. Back up to the plate for the Royals.
I've got the bot turned off because it's a baseball game. I didn't want all the other sounds and everything else going off. First pitch to Roberts misses for a ball.
Ball 1.
Sounds good. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll definitely touch base on Monday, see if we can get you set up. Mondays are usually my day off anyway, so we should have time during the day.
Pitches outside
If you're
the
there.
ball, too.
That one misses outside. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. Lazar has thrown 6 consecutive balls here. Royals just need to be a little patient at the plate now. 0-2 pitch on his way. He's driven to center field. Gideon on his horse. He's going back to the track. Reaches up at the fence and makes the catch. He just robbed Noah Roberts of a home run. Not sure if it would have gone over the fence, but he made the catch in front of the fence here. And the inning's over. Royals go retired here, but stranded runner. They'll leave a runner aboard here. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base for the Royals. We'll be back after this brief ad break. Should we have to, okay. Nice. Okay. No worries. Yeah, we'll try to touch base around 4 then on Monday. And we'll get you all squared away. We'll welcome you back to Burning Arbor Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario. Royals leading this one 2-0 as we head to the home half of the 3rd inning. I'm Neil Srivastawa. Thank you so much for joining us. Sounds good. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Hope the audio is good and mixed and we're not getting too much feedback or anything else. Robin Fox Pappas will be the batter here. Plays Claudio Costado. Pappas swings on the first pitch and drives this one in the right field for the first hit for the Cardinals this afternoon.
No time swinging on that pitch.
Leadoff man aboard here for the Cardinals in the 3rd inning. As his catcher, Aiden Muir, will come up to the bat. Of course, Muir, junior call-up, playing on the Junior Cardinals, so here at TV. Why are we hearing a TV? It's probably the PA system. And the gentleman beside us doing the play-by-play for Hamilton.
Is high and inside.
The ball inside here. First pitch misses to Muir.
The 1-0 pitch.
Strike called, and this counts even at 1-1.
Pappas getting a little bit of lead off there, taking advantage of the right-handed pitcher.
Castillo looks over the runner quickly. Winds and works. Count is strike is fouled away here. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody away here in the Hamilton 3rd inning. Royals got a solo run in the first on an RBI double, a 2-out double by Sean Riley. Home run in the 2nd inning by Jeff McLeod is the difference in this ball game to this point. Cardinals was their first base runner and first hit of the ball game in this half inning. This one's driven and hit to right field.
Could be trouble. Looks like it's fading foul, and it won't be caught.
It's going to roll foul out of play, though. Count remains at 1 and 2.
Count stays at 1 and 2.
Been working on the garden all week as well. Trying to get the gardens all set up for the weekend when the kids are here so we can plant everything. Start growing ourselves some veggies. This one's lined to 3rd base. And caught easily by Collymore. And there's 1 away.
Stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, number 24, Nathan Scragg.
Nathan Scragg now the batter, the second baseman.
21-year-old.
As there's one away now.
In his second season with the Cardinals. Attended Dawson Community College.
Cardinals with their first base runner of the afternoon.
Scragg batted .256 last
Ball
season.
misses inside.
Cardinals.
Count is 1-0. Tristan Osika on deck. Should the Scragg and the Cardinals avoid the double play here?
On first for the Cardinals.
The infield is at double play depth.
Called strike one.
It's a strike call. Counts even at 1-1.
One away.
Miami up 5-3 on the Rays. Or sorry, the Rays up 5-3 on the Marlins. My bad. I can't read today.
Reaching at one in the dirt. And
That one misses in there for a strike. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch from Custodio.
Swung and hit foul. Count remained 1-2. Cardinals have already played 2 ball games. They won Friday night, 11-1 over the Brantford Red Sox. Lost a heartbreaker Saturday evening to the Barry Baycats, 4-3 on a walk-off in the 10th inning.
Not a threat to steal.
This one's fouled away.
Stay alive at 1-2 again.
Again, the count remains 1-2. Looks like one of the Cardinals had to go get that baseball. As the ball boys must be out getting a hot dog or something.
Custodio's thrown 46 pitches thus far. Through 2 1/3.
Fouled away again. Another souvenir.
Staying alive
And of course, in
again.
the intercounty, you have to return those baseballs back in.
Scragg battling here.
This plate umpire gets a resupply here. Some new white pearls being thrown into the diamond. Cardinals threatening here with 1 away. 1-2 pitch to Scragg is on its way.
The 1-2 pitch to Scragg.
Swung on and missed. He goes down on strikes.
That'll be the second.
And there's now 2 away.
Custodio and the Royals. That'll bring up the top of the lineup.
Coming to the plate, the designated hitter, number 20, Tristan Osika.
Tristan Osika now the batter.
Sika struck out in his
As the Cardinals have got 2 away. And order back to the top here. Excuse me.
looking to get something going here with 2 outs. First
There's a
pitch,
strike called.
from
Counts
inside.
quickly. 0-1. Osika went down on strikes in the first inning. This one's hit
That ball is hit
down the left
high
field
down the
line,
left
but it
field
looks like it's going to hook
and
foul.
Caught by the third baseman Collymore for the 3rd out.
Actually, it makes the catch down the line, and the inning's over.
Will be stuck at 0, and the Royals still lead.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 man left on base for the Cardinals as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Royals leading this one 2-0. Back after the brief pause between innings. Top of the fourth inning here at Bernie Adder Stadium. I'm Neil Sriwaspo. Thank you so much for being with us on your Wednesday evening. So looking back to intercounty baseball action between the Guelph Royals and Hamilton Cardinals. Royals up 2-0 here in the top of the fourth inning. Jeff McLeod, who homered in the second inning, will lead things off for the Royals momentarily.
Leading off for Guelph, Jeff McLeod.
McLeod, who homered.
Leading off the
First Royal since 2019 to homer. Guess that'll be the answer to the trivia questions at some point this year.
First pitch.
First pitch misses to McLeod for a ball. Count is 1-0. Chris Lazar settled down after a rocky first and second innings. McLeod hits this one
Back behind the catcher.
to the first baseman in the air here. He'll make the catch.
A little bit short of Fox Pappas and Muir. Neither of them able to get to that one.
Or actually, he won't.
Will be strike one.
It's fouled away here. Thought the catcher was going to get that one. We ran out of real estate. Counts 1-1. The Royals 2 runs on 3 hits so far. The Cardinals no runs on 1 hit. No errors so far in the ballgame. Royals have left 3 aboard though. As McLeod hits this one to the first baseman, he'll step on first himself. 3 unassisted goes the putout, and there's 1 away. Going to bring up Darius Barless now.
Second baseman, number 4, Darius
Barless playing second base this evening.
Barless back up the plate. 0 for 1 so far today.
Thank you, Kevin, for liking out the tweets.
How's it going up here?
First pitch to Barless misses for a ball.
1. Lazar pitching pretty good.
Count is
so far,
0-1.
giving
Or
up
sorry, 1-0.
Only 3 hits.
Sorry if you're picking up the other PA announcer. The field mic's picking up everything. Now misses again. The count is 2 balls and no strikes here.
That one is outside for ball 2.
Again, thanks for the Cardinals for the live feed. As Barless swings and misses at this one.
Count is 2-1.
Count is now 2 balls and a strike. Barless hits this one foul. Counts even at 2-2. Lazar has definitely settled in here. After the Royals scored a run in each inning. In the first and second anyways. That one misses outside. It's now a full count to Barless.
For ball 3, count is full.
Lazar will likely go bearing after him here. Doesn't want to put a runner aboard here.
1 away.
Unless he earns it.
Swung on and hit
This one is running to center field for a base hit. It's going to drop in front of Gideon. And Barless is aboard with a 1-out single.
1 for 2.
Darius Barless with a 1-out single. Brandon LaRue will be the batter, the shortstop now.
Stop LaRue here for the Royals up.
As the Royals threaten here in the top of the fourth, we're already leading 2-0. Well, thanks for tuning in wherever you are. George Jedi, thank you so much for the resub. We appreciate that.
Down the left field line and just foul. That'll be strike 1 on LaRue.
LaRue hits that first pitch foul. Which team is he? Basketball, we're the blue team. How are you doing, Bake? Yeah, I think I've got the bot curtained off, Cubby. We need no shout-outs, unfortunately.
Checks the runner. 0-1 pitch.
Ball misses in the dirt.
And he did not go. That'll be ball 1.
LaRue's definitely, no, without question, a very talented shortstop. Got great hands, great speed.
LaRue for ball 2.
That ball misses inside. It's now 2 balls and a strike.
ball is hit hard to left center field. Gideon going back. Looks like he's
Thanks, sir.
under it, and he makes the catch. Throws it in to hold the runner at first base.
As LaRue flies out here to the center fielder, Gideon makes the catch, and there's 2 away. We're doing all right. Yeah, it's the first game of the season, Baked. Saturday's opener got rained out / treed out as the trees came crashing down in right field. But everything should be clear in time for the home opener take 2 on Saturday. Game time is 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. So set your clocks, set your watches, set your series, whatever. Your Alexas, whatever you guys use. As this one swung on and missed by Dalton Pompey. Pompey 1 for 1 so far with a walk. He's reached base both times he's been aboard here.
Man on for the Royals. 2 out. The 0-1 pitch.
Looked like a home run. It was close. Not close enough, though. Pompey tags this one into left field for a base hit. It's going to drop in front of the left fielder, and Pompey's aboard. Runners at first and second now for 2, with 2 away for the Royals. Jade Williams will be the batter now with 2 on and 2 away. I hope things are well with you, Bake. Hope is school done now, or you still got another month like everybody else? Williams will step to the plate. Lazar in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, what a hit. There we go. Swung on and missed. There's a strike there to Williams. Counts quickly 0-1. I'll bake the bots off right now. When we have live baseball, I turn the bot off just so it doesn't distract things.
The 0-1 pitch from Lazar.
This one's fouled away. Counts now 0-2.
That'll be strike 2. Williams 0 for 3.
You're out of school? Nice. Awesome, man. Enjoy the summer then. Hope to see you often, man. We'll get baseball going back next week, I promise. Ball misses outside. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Williams. Bartlett's at second base. Pompey at first. It's a Rose. Lead off the bases here with 2 away.
Pitch will be the 90th from Lazar today.
Ball misses in the dirt. It's now 2-2.
The runners will hold.
Hope the audio is okay. I know you guys were probably hearing the guy beside us. We're just borrowing their feed for this thing. You want to see some more MLB this show? No problems, man. If anytime you want to play us, Baked, we're usually going to, like I said, we'll probably be live Monday to Friday mornings with baseball next week. And then probably Saturday morning for an hour or so, or 2. Probably 7 until 9 or so anyways, and we have to get off to the actual baseball games. Ball misses high. It's now a full count here.
Count is full with 2 away.
To Williams.
And on.
Runners will be going on the pitch. As LaRue bears down here, tries to get himself out of this inning without giving him any more runs.
Runners are going.
Swung on and missed, and Williams goes down on strikes. Man, he's kicking himself for that one. But the inning is over. Royals leave 2 aboard here. They got no runs on 2 hits. There was no errors. 2 men were left on base.
Heading to the bottom of the 4th.
We'll do that. We'll be back after this brief pause, guys and gals. Don't go anywhere.
Of the season at our website.
Anytime, Baked. If you want to play me, just add my tag. It's Fielder's Choice. We're also running ad breaks here, so if you got stuck with an ad, my apologies. Just trying to keep things as on the up and up. We're at home games and everything else. We don't have the feed. We can flip through things a lot easier. Of course, the game is on the road. Braves leading the Phillies 3-1 in the bottom of the second inning. Yankees and the Orioles are tied in the top of the third. As Costado keeps working. Is it Custodio? I always say it wrong. I'll have to get that right. Claudio. That works. Claudio's just allowed the one hit so far. The Royals have got 5 as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. Let's turn the game audio back up as well.
Shortstop, number 12, Luis John, now from the Cardinals.
Luis Jean will lead things off here.
As I mentioned earlier.
Jean hit for the cycle Friday night in Brantford. Not exactly an easy park to do that in either. I'm wondering if it was inside the park home run or what. If Jean hits his first one sharply to McCollymore, he bobbles the ball. It goes past him. And Jean's aboard will likely be charged in error on the third baseman. And that is the official scorer's ruling as well. E5 on the play. Thought Collymore should have had it, and Jean's aboard here to start the inning. Justin Gideon will be the batter now. Their center fielder. Already made a terrific robbing catch. Robbed Noah Roberts of a home run in the 3rd inning.
Gideon struck out in his last at bat.
Gideon, of course, the captain and the leader of this Cardinals squad. Shows bunt but pulls it back. Called strike anyways.
Strike 1.
Counts 0-1. Looks like he's playing third. How you doing, Jorek? Yeah. If you like me playing third, just try not to let the ball hit me. This one's fouled away and it's quickly 0-2. How's the garden coming along, Jorek? We get the plantars this week, so I'm looking forward to that.
Swung on and missed.
As Gideon goes down on strikes quickly, and there's one away.
Studio.
The catch the real line drive is really good, but not so much with everything else. Yes, I hear you.
Stepping up to the plate.
Tyler Duncan now the batter.
Number 55.
As there's one away here in the Hamilton 4th inning.
Tyler Duncan now at the plate for the Cardinals. Struck out in his previous at bat.
Has the kid? Well, geez, we got some basil growing in the house. He's going to steal this base with ease here. And Bibbs and Ron's. Oh, that's nice. Duncan takes the ball. And there's a stolen base. All right, so I got to make sure that scoreboard stays on the top of my screen or it disappears and doesn't update.
Looking for a hit here. He's pretty quick, so he could score.
I think the count is 1-0, or actually it might be 2-0 now. Nice.
2-0 pitch.
There's a strike called. Counts now 2 balls and a strike.
Duncan steps into the box.
Nice chicken pesto. We had hamburger. We had takeout hamburgers tonight. This one's lined to the first baseman. Fielded cleanly, but thrown to first in time. They'll get the out. Gene will go to third, and there's 2 away.
Tyler Duncan at first base.
3-1 goes. Sorry, 1-3 goes your put out.
2 away.
Or 3-1. Sorry, 3-1 goes your put out, and there's 2 away. It's been a while. We're rusty. Got to remember the positions.
Number 6, Lane Renaud.
Lane Renaud will be the batter now.
Renaud at the plate now for the Cardinals.
As the runners at third base here, as the Cardinals are trying to break this scoreless deadlock for themselves. Trying to break the goose egg. Royals up 2-0. Where's their home half of the 4th innings. Thank you so much. Yeah, music all over the place.
Scoreless in the contest.
I know. It's a little too loud.
Called strike 1. The Royals not holding Gene on, getting a good lead at third.
Hopefully that's a little better. I brought it down about a quarter.
Pitch
As this
is
one's
fouled
fouled
off
away.
on the right field line. For strike 2.
The count to Renaud is 2-0. Or 0-2, sorry. 0-2 pitch is on its way from Costado.
0-2 pitch.
Renaud swings and misses, and there goes down the inning.
And the Cardinals
Cardinals will leave a runner aboard here. No runs, no hits, no one error, and one man left on base as we head to the top of the 5th inning after the break.
No runs, no hits, one left on.
Another ad break should be running, folks. Sorry again for all the ad breaks. We're just trying to keep it on pace with whatever else to keep Twitch happy. But again, thanks to the Hamilton Cardinals for allowing us to use the live feed this evening from their game. Gets us a little more practice. Looking forward to calling games at home Saturday afternoon. Of course, we had a massive gusts of wind and everything else, and lots of rain came down in a really crazy cluster on Saturday. Jork, you would have been loving to cover this stuff. 100-year-old maples down in right field. Unfortunately, the victims, 3 of them came down right on the right field line and everything else and covered probably most of right field. We tried to convince the umpires to let us play it Happy Gilmore style, but they weren't taking any of that and said, no, the game's called. Thankfully, nobody got injured at all, but it was scary for about 10 minutes there. Wind gusts of over 120 miles an hour, and then it just came down all of a sudden. All right, we'll take you back into the action here. That looks like we're ready to go. Malik Collymore will lead off the top of the 5th inning. First pitch misses for a ball. And it's 1-0. Blues and Avalanche have started as well. There's a strike called. Counts even at 1-1 to Collymore.
Pitch, swung on and missed.
Swung on and missed, and he goes down on strikes.
Out of the inning.
And there's one away. Guess we missed a count there.
Lazar still going strong.
No matter. There's one away.
Stepping up to the plate, Gretzky and hitter number
Sean Riley will be the batter now. Riley doubled his first time up. And hit a scorcher to center field his second time up. Looks like he's dialed in and already in mid-season form here. Swings and pops this one up. The first baseman's calling everybody off. Ranges over towards the second baseman, makes the catch, and there's 2 away as Riley goes down on strikes. Not all of them, Big Nish, but a lot of the Royals home games. Just the Royals ones usually. Hamilton was nice enough to give us the feed from Sunday's game to let us practice a little bit because they were having audio problems too with their broadcast, so they let us jazz this up a little bit. Put our own graphics and everything into it. How's your day going, by the way?
That one is close to hitting him, but just inside for ball 1.
Justin and Terrasano will be the batter now with 2 away.
The 1-0 pitch.
Terrasano takes the swing at that one. Umpire calls the strike.
Would love to put the Royals away in order here.
Ball misses inside. It's now 1-1. Yeah, it's nice. You used to have an interactive baseball field? Yes, it is. I know most of the inter-county guys and everything else. I'll block the comments on YouTube. As Terrasano hits this one to the second baseman. He pops it up, and that'll be the inning. Royals go 3 up, 3 down here to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be back after the break.
Grab and the 3rd out for the Cardinals. 3 up, 3 down for Lazar that time.
Yeah, but you should be able to find us most Saturday afternoons, Big Nish. 12:45, and we usually try to go live before the Royals start at 1. And, of course, the Royals are playing Tuesday night, next Tuesday night as well, 7:30 start. So we'll be live. Broadcast will be probably 7:20. Glad your day is good. Yeah, we're trying to just keep it live and interactive as much as possible. Especially if I have to talk to myself for 9 innings, it's kind of hard. So we try to keep things on the up and up. Run an ad break here. Keep the folks at Twitch happy. But yes, the Royals have definitely got some interesting players this year. Dalton Pompey among them. When we first heard words and rumors about the possibility of him signing here, I was like, yeah, y'all believe it when we see it. And when we finally got the alert that his contract was signed, I was like, wow, this is for real. Okay, let's go with this. And at the top of the first inning, Astros and Guardians are tied at 0-0. Yeah, the Intercounty usually doesn't play Wednesday nights, so who knows? We might do more Wednesday night games as well, or rebroadcast some Wednesday night games and just do in-studio stuff. Yep. No, Big Nish, if you go to the IBL.ca and if you go to watch live, all the teams this year are actually doing live broadcasts. We'll get you back into the action here. Ashton Fejo will be the batter. So head to the home half of the fifth inning. As Fejo tries to bunt this one, the bunt's it foul. Count is 0-1. Yeah, so everybody's trying to do broadcasts this year. Royals I think we were among the first ones to try it. Go White Sox! Hey, X-Spy, how you doing? Ball misses in there. Actually, it's called for a strike. And Fejo's down the count at 0-2.
0-2 pitch to Fejo.
Ball misses just inside. It's down 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 at the count. Nobody out. Nobody on.
Avalanche score early. Blues and lead the Blues 1-0 with 16:09 left in the first period.
Pitch from Custodio.
Ball misses inside again. It's 2-2. This is the third game of the season for the Cardinals. Royals, this is their first since 2019 as well. The out count now is strike 3 is called by the plate umpire. And there's one away. Fejo goes down on strikes. Robin Fox Pappas will be the batter now. Pappas with the only hit. Yeah, I know. We've got to figure it out, I think, X-Spy now, just as far as this stuff goes, so I'm glad. And everything else. And if you're hearing the background and everything else, that's their feed to us, so. Thank you, sir. We're working on it. So ball misses low to Pappas. Count is 1-0. One away here in the fifth inning. But thanks everybody for tagging in along with us. Ball misses inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes now. Yeah, so you'll be able to see us on a regular basis Saturday afternoons. After Canada Day, so July 2nd, we switched to evening games on Saturdays. Tuesday night games are closer. I think we have 6 Tuesday night games. Might be a 7th one now because of the rain out on Saturday.
That'll be 3-0 count now.
That's a called strike on Pappas. And there's 2 balls and a strike now. Strike called again. This counts 2-2.
Counts 3-1.
Off the end of the bat, shortstop charging it. LaRue with the throw. Great play in time. He makes the out, and there's 2 away. Brandon LaRue makes it look easy, and there's 2 away here. The catcher, Aiden Muir, will be the batter now. Of course, Muir plays for the Hamilton Junior Cardinals. We saw him last Wednesday. Cardinals got shellacked by the Silver Creeks 11-0.
Ball 1.
As 3 pitchers combined for the shutout. That first pitch misses to Muir for a ball. Silver Creeks won that one early. It was 10-0 after the first inning. The poor pitcher couldn't throw strikes. That one's a call for a strike. Counts even at 1-1. There's a strike in there. Actually, no, it was a ball. The umpire said that was a ball. 2 balls and a strike here, unless the count on the scoreboard out there is wrong.
2-1 pitch.
Ball misses inside. It's 3-1. Muir probably has the green light here. Probably take a good hack at something if it's hopefully in the strike zone. I don't see too many red lights in the Intercounty. Got follow-up through release. Oh, that's awesome, Cubby. There we go. LaRue up with this one again. Throws to first in time. And the inning's over. We're to the top of the 6th inning. Royals still leading this one 2-0.
Nothing across the board for both clubs.
Back after we pay some bills. Nice, Cubby. They're good guys. They're really good guys. I miss doing the junior games. No problems, X-Pie. No problem, sir. We got a pitching change. Jacob Gajek comes in for Chris Lazar to start the 6th inning as we get things rolling. I do believe this is Gajek's first appearance of the season. Noah Roberts, Jeff McLeod, and Darius Barless due up here for the Royals in the 6th. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. We do appreciate it. Hope the weather is great where you guys are. Again, thanks to the Cardinals for allowing us to use the live feed from their broadcast. Transmitted the game to you guys and gals. I'm Neil Srivastawa. You're watching Intercounty Baseball on my Twitch channel. That still sounds weird. If you want to check out the Intercounty and get to know more about it, go check out the IBL.ca. If you want to know more about the Guelph Royals, the team I'm involved with, go to www.guelphroyals.com. Get all that information, or you can follow us on Twitter at Guelph Royals. Instagram, I believe it's Guelph Royals Baseball. And they're also on Facebook at the Guelph Royals Baseball Club as well. Thank you so much for allowing us into your homes this evening. We do appreciate it. Like I said, we got our new pitcher on the hill. Jacob Gajek is going to take over. Probably butchered that poor man's name, but my apologies if I did. So far here in the 6th inning, the Royals have got 2 runs on 5 hits. Cardinals, no runs on just the 1 hit. There's one error by the Royals here so far in this contest. And that's it so far. Costado has lived up to the billing. He's kept the Cardinals scoreless here through 5 complete. Looks like their conference on the mound. They're going over their signs. Just making sure they're on the same page between Muir and Gajek. Of course, Muir with the call-up with the junior team probably has a different set of signs he's used to calling for things.
Now off the bat for Guelph.
We don't have pitch comm in the Intercounty yet. Maybe next year. We'll see. Or we have to wait till somebody hacks it or something. We'll see. I don't see that's going to take too long. It does speed up the game, but it's also very hard for the pitchers to hear it. So maybe they'll have to give them some sort of Apple Watch or something to let them see what the pitch wants. The catcher's trying to call. The first pitch to Gajek from Gajek is in call for a strike. We're back underway here, top of the 6th inning. Royals scored 1 in the 1st inning on a 2-out double by Sean Riley. They scored their 2nd run on a solo blast by Jeff McLeod in the 2nd inning. And that's it for the scoring so far, as this one's fouled away. And Roberts is behind the count at 0-2. Roberts the catcher for the Royals.
Roberts 0 for 2 today.
Another junior call-up. He's playing with the Silver Creeks, primarily here, though. Ball misses outside. It's now a ball and 2 strikes here. Robin Fox-Papa is the lone hit for the Cardinals to this point, as Costado has only faced 1 batter over the minimum so far. Or sorry, 2 batters over the minimum. There was an error as well.
Pitch from Gachik.
That one misses outside. It's now 2-2.
Even at 2-2.
Strike 3 called. Roberts goes down on strikes.
That'll be the first
And there's one away here in the 6th.
Roberts strikes out.
Now to bat for the Royals, right fielder number 14, Jeff McLeod.
Jeff McLeod will be the batter.
Cloud back up again for the Royals.
McLeod homered in the 2nd inning
Homered earlier in the game.
to increase the Royals' lead to 2-0. But hopefully everybody's having a great evening.
Gachik pitching out of the stretch.
And thank you for poking in and see what the heck's going on out here.
That one bounces short of the plate. And
McLeod watches that one bounce into the plate.
will be ball.
Count is 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch.
McLeod pops this one up in the infield.
Back to the pitcher.
Pitcher's calling for it. He'll make the catch himself. And there's 2 away. Usually in that situation, I want a pitcher calling for that one, but, you know, that ball wasn't that high in the air, so I guess he didn't really have a choice but to take it himself. Little pitcher's fielding practice coming into good play here,
Darius Bartlett back up to
as the Royals are now looking at 2 away here. And Darius Bartlett will be the batter. Bartlett is 1 for 2. He reached on base he got a single his last time up.
nobody on for Bartlett. 2 away. Pitch from
There's swung on a miss. Count is 0-1.
Gets him swinging there.
Brandon LaRue waits on deck. Should Bartlett reach?
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for ball 1. That evens the count at 1-1.
Bartlett takes the ball. Counts even at 1-1. End of the 5th inning, Rays lead the Marlins 5-3.
That is low for ball 2.
Ball misses out there. It's 2-1.
2.45 ERA in 2021 through 14 and 2/3 inning pitched.
Royals season opener. They'll try the home opener again this Saturday, 12:45 our broadcast start time.
Swung and fouled
Game time
to
is
the
1
back.
p.m. Well, actually, really probably closer to 1:05
Strike 2.
by the time opening anthems and everything else are done.
2 balls
This one's
for
fouled
strike
away
2.
by Bartlett.
In the top of the
The
6th.
plate umpire gets a resupply of baseballs.
The Royals still lead 2-0.
Bartlett looks at a 2-2 count. Crazy 2s here in the 6th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here.
Bartlett awaits the pitch.
2-2 pitches on his way.
Swings and hits it down
That's
the
hit
line.
foul. We'll do it again at 2-2.
Live at 2-2.
A lot of foul territory, like I mentioned before, in Burning Arbor. Can't see past where the camera is, but there's about 50 feet between the baselines and the grandstands on either side. This is, of course, at the Mohawk Sports Complex in Hamilton, Ontario.
2-2 pitch from Gachik.
Ball misses low. It's now a full count to Bartlett.
Full.
This Gajic works here. He took over for Chris Lazar. Lazar goes 5 innings. Responsible for 2 runs on 5 hits. Did walk a batter. Sorry, walk 2 batters.
Count the payoff pitch. Swung on
As
it.
Bartlett swings and misses and goes down on strikes, and the inning's over. Royals go 3 up, 3 down here in the 6th inning. We'll be back after a brief pause in the action.
Lazar finished
Nothing across
his
the
day
board
with
for both clubs.
5 innings pitched.
Be interesting to see how long Castillo goes here. He's at 85 pitches entering this inning now. In the home half of the 6th inning. He's been nearly unhittable so far. Lived up to his billing. Of course, Castillo, Claudio, as I'll call him for now I get his pronunciation right. Our apologies, Claudio. Was signed originally by the New York Yankees as a shortstop.
Cardinals.
Of course, you saw his prowess earlier in the ball game. So expect to see him here at some point for the Royals, as that one's in there for a strike to Nathan Skagg. As we're back underway. Ball just misses outside, counts 1-1. Drafted by the Yankees. Of course, got released as I believe he got injured.
Sprague was third in the team, third on the Cardinals.
So he signed with the Barrie Baycats in 2017. Was part of their championship team.
He can get on. There's opportunity for him.
Worked his way back to another contract in the majors. Played around with the Baltimore Orioles farm system for a bit. As Skagg takes ball 2.
2-1.
Counts 2-1.
Is
Skagg fouls this one away. It's now 2-2.
That'll even the count at 2-2.
Before getting his release again. Last winter. Of course, with minor leagues and everything else, Major League Baseball shortened the number of teams required by each team. So a lot of the affiliate teams got broken out. So guys, if they got a certain age and everything else, got filtered out of the system.
2-2 pitch to Scragg.
No longer considered prospects.
And foul down the right field
This
line.
one's fouled away. The count remains at 2-2. Skagg steps back in the box. Yankees are taking the lead in the Orioles in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0.
The 2-2 again to Scragg.
Swung on a miss. Skagg goes down on strikes. Roberts will tag him for the putout.
First out of the inning.
Make it official. K2 is your putout. And there's one away here in the home half of the 6th inning.
Stepping up to the plate, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Cardinals order for Tristan Osika.
And with that, we'll head back to the top of the Cardinals order.
Costado now
Designated hitter.
edging ever so closely to 90 pitches here. By my count, I think he's at 87. That one swung and missed.
Strikeout earlier.
Osaka is got strike 1.
Studio's still going strong. Now over 7.
Royals scored early, one in the first, one in the 2nd inning. That's the difference in the ball game. As this one's hit to Terracino at first, he'll step on the bag himself, and there's 2 away. Luis Jean will be the batter now, as the Cardinals are
stepping up to the plate.
got 2 away here in the 6th inning.
Number 12, Luis.
Thank you so much for popping in. Hey Jeff, how you doing?
Number 12.
Hope things are well with you, sir.
Hamilton.
How about them Red Sox, eh, Jeff? Just when you think they're out of it, they get back in the race.
Strong pitching form.
Mr. Story's doing well,
Studio thus far.
of late anyways.
That one is
First pitch to Gene misses for a ball. Count is 1-0.
1-0 pitch. Is
That one
inside
misses
here.
inside, and it's 2-0.
Gene there, but he gets out of the way for ball 2. He steps out for a breather, gets back, set in the box.
Hope the family's well, Jeff.
Pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back.
Fouled that one right back here. There's now 2 balls and a strike
2 away.
to Gene.
Cardinals once again looking to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, Gene's debut in the Intercounty was definitely memorable. Friday night, a hit for the Cycle in Brantford. That ballpark's not exactly easy to hit home runs in or triples in, so I'm not still not sure how he did either. But he did it, and more power to him. That one's taken for a ball, and the count's now 3 balls and a strike here. Or 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Coming into this game, including a home run. is high for ball.
Sorry, that is
three.
ball 3 now.
Full.
Now we have a full count. Reds leading the Cubs 4-2. Of course, Joey Votto's played spoiler on the weekend with the Blue Jays. Solo blast late in the innings there.
Gene
As the
steps back.
Reds stole a victory in Toronto on the weekend. The Jays finally got the bats going for one night anyways last night. Putting up some decent runs. Danny Jansen with a pair of home runs. Vladimir
Foul
Guerrero.
off again, straight
This
back.
one's popped foul.
Count holds at 3-2.
We'll do it again at full count. And there's, sorry, there's 2 away here. Can Joey Votto retire just already? Soon, Cubby, soon. I'd love to see him play a year in the Intercounty. That would be hilarious. Joey, if you're listening, I know you're not. So, but if we got a spot for you in Guelph, if you want to come play one more year.
3-2 pitch.
There's swung on and missed. Costello gets another strikeout, and the inning's over. Well, to the top of the 7th inning, Royals leading this one 2-0.
Pitches now. Score remains 2-0 for the Royals, heading to the top.
Yeah, Votto can probably retire very soon. Every time it seems, though, Cubby, that he plays the Blue Jays, he does something against us. That seems to be his M.O. Loves playing in front of his hometown. Loves playing in Toronto, but you never wanted to come to me. I'll head up that way. All right, Jorek. You're hired, sir. You're hired. Boston Red Sox. It's the battle of the socks, Nate. It's laundry night in MLB. Red Sox versus White Sox. Don't mix them together or they'll get winded with pink socks or pink eye. There you go. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out this evening. Hope you're having a great one. I'm Neil Sherwasto as we head you back to the action in a few seconds here. Cardinals trailing the Royals here in the top of the 7th inning, 2-0. Royals have had a lot more chances than the Cardinals. They're out hitting the Cardinals 5-1 so far. Only 1 error in the ball game by the Royals. Robert Fox Papa is the difference in this contest for the Cardinals. The lone base hit. Of course, the error by Collymore negated the perfect game a little earlier. But the base hit took away the no-hitter. And now we go back to the action here. We'll turn off the game audio, back to the feed.
Royals shortstop number 12,
As Brandon LaRue will lead things off here for the top of the 7th inning for the Royals.
Here in the top of the 7th, they still lead 2-0. Magic back on the mound.
How's the game sounding anyways? LaRue checks his strike, but it's still called a strike.
Count 0-1.
Count is 0-1. Hopefully we're sounding okay. Hope the audio's low enough on their end.
This one's
So don't want
fouled
the
off.
copyright strikes. This one's fouled away.
And for the play.
The count is quickly 0-2 here.
Count 0-2.
Gajic took over for Lazar in the top of the 6th inning. This is the 2nd inning of work.
The 0-2 pitch.
Ball misses outside the LaRue.
That one is outside for ball 1.
Brandon LaRue, of course, the story of Brandon LaRue is something pretty remarkable. He played for the Canadian national junior team, became friends with Jose Batista, so much that Batista lobbied for him and got him into a college down in the States.
Outside for ball 2. Count is even at 2-2.
So Brando is down at pursuing his higher education in the U.S. of A., thanks to Jose Batista. Great to see another former major leaguer help pay it forward to somebody else trying to pave their way through to the show as well. This one misses high,
Count is full
and it's a
now.
full count. Top of the 2nd, or end of the 2nd inning, Astros and Guardians are still scoreless. As the scoreboard keeps popping up and telling me the scores too, which is nice.
2 pitch. Outside again. For
Ball
ball
misses
4.
outside, and LaRue will take a stroll down to first base, and the Royals have got the leadoff man aboard here in the 7th inning with already a 2-0 lead. Dalton Pompey, the former Blue Jay, former Arizona Diamondback, former California
Back
Angel,
to the top of the lineup.
will be the batter.
Pompey. 2 hits today already.
Pompey 2 for 2 so far in the contest. He's also got a walk.
He'll have a man on with nobody out.
As Gadget will face a former major leaguer for the first time probably in his young career.
Pitch from Gadget is
First
low.
pitch misses for a ball. I don't know if you were out there on the mound, would you be nervous against a former major leaguer? I'll tell you, if it was Randy Johnson on the hill playing in this league, I'd be scared for my life.
Gadget checks the runner at first. The pitch is hit
Big
up
John
the
cracking it
middle.
all up as this Pompey lines this one into center field for a base hit. It drops in front of Gideon.
That'll be a single.
And Pompey is 3 for 3 here with a walk. Royals have got runners at first and second with nobody away now
For the Royals,
for Jade Williams.
left fielder J.D. Williams now at the plate. The runner in scoring position, nobody out.
Nobody away. And Jade Williams at the plate. Malik Collymore and Sean Riley waiting on deck.
Williams awaits the first pitch. Showing bunt, but
There's
pulled
a strike
back.
called.
Anyways, 0-1.
To Williams. Count is 0-1. Gajic sets from the stretch. Looks in for the sign. Sets and delivers.
1 pitch from Gadget.
This one's fouled away by Williams, and the quick count is quickly 0-2. Nobody away here in the Royals' top of the 7th inning. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I'm Neil Shrivastava. You're watching Intercounty Baseball League action on my Twitch page. We'll show it a couple times a week, usually Saturday afternoons. 12:45 will be the start time for us with the broadcast, at least to July anyways. Then we'll switch to evening games completely. There's also some Tuesday games mixed in the mix. As Williams goes down on strikes, and there's one away.
A big first out for the Cardinals with a man in scoring position.
Jade Williams the first out of the inning, as Malik Collymore will come to the bat here.
The way Custodio is pitching for the Royals.
Royals threatening here in the top of the 7th inning to blow this one open, leading 2-0. Runners at first and second with just one away. A lot of speed on the infield with LaRue and Pompey both on the base path, and Collymore
Back up to the plate
at
for
the plate.
Royals. That one's
First
in
pitch
the
misses
dirt.
for a ball. No runners not able to advance. It's a good block by Aiden Muir, the catcher. Likely prevented runners from going at least 90 feet anyways. Collymore now will bat with a 1-0 count to him. Gadget looks in for the sign. Comes to the set position.
Gadget. Checks the runner.
1-0 pitch is on its way. Lined in the middle of center field. That's going to drop in front of Gideon for a runner.
Gideon throws
LaRue
it in.
getting the wave. Pompey holds at second.
And
The throw to the plate is not in time. LaRue scores.
the
Royals lead this one 3-0.
with one away here in the top of the 7th. Still
Give
have
Malik
runners-
Collymore the RBI single. And the Royals now lead this one 3-0. Pompey had the hold. He wasn't sure where the ball was going. Manager Dino Romel with a stop sign at second base,
now in the
as
Cardinals
Gideon's
bullpen.
got a good arm in center field. That'll bring up Sean Riley, the Intercounty's all-time hit leader, RBI leader, and of course home run leader with over 200 in his career. Really got to find out the exact totals.
Back up to the plate
So
for
what
the
happens when you haven't been in the league for for a year? You lose track of guys' stats. Riley will be the batter here,
Royals. Riley 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI.
as Gadjic has to be very careful here. He doesn't want to give Riley anything he can bang over a fence. Riley always loved hitting in this ballpark. This was his home ballpark when he played for the Cardinals.
Pitch from Gadget.
Start his
Step
career
ball,
as he steps off the mound here.
holds that runner at second.
Takes another breather, takes another breath. Tries to get on the same page as Aiden Muir here with the signs. Just one away here in the Royals' 7th inning. Already leading 3-0. Riley could capable of making this one 6-0 in a hurry here.
See Gadget.
Pitch is on its way and it's
Is
driven
hit
deep
hard
to
right
center field.
Field.
Oh my!
Going back, and that ball-
Wow, that one is long gone.
Home run.
See you later, baseball.
Royals.
Riley with the 3-run blast. Royals lead this one 6 to nothing.
Worst for the Cardinals. They have a lot of work to do now.
Royals scoring 4 here in this inning, and now lead this one 6 to nothing.
A deep shot there by Riley, the DH.
Sean Riley clears the bases here. And the Royals are definitely happy now. 6-0 is your score here in the top of the 7th inning.
On the day with 4 RBIs.
That's going to prompt a visit from the pitching coach. Just probably to settle the young man down and say, hey, don't worry about it. That guy hits the balls against everybody. Justin Terrasano will be on deck here
Magic will stay in the game momentarily.
once the action resumes. And the pitching coach just has his say out there. Got to clear the bases. Because Riley just cleared the bases. 6-0 your score now. Wow. That thing left in a hurry. Riley knew it from the spring of the bat. He just kind of dropped it nonchalantly at the plate and walked down the line.
0 for 2 today with a walk.
Got to wonder how many more of those you're going to see in your lifetime. I've seen quite a few off Riley's bats.
Pitch from Gajic is in for a called strike.
There's a strike called. Still just 1 away here.
For the Cardinals.
Zentero Sano bats.
Royals have cashed 4 runs this inning. 0-1 pitch.
Ball misses. Oh, it's out there for a strike as well. And quickly the count is 0-2. Thank you again for tuning in this evening. I'm Neil Sherwasser. You're watching intercounty baseball action between the Guelph Royals and the Hamilton Cardinals at Burning Arbor Stadium.
0-2 pitch from Gajic.
Checks the swing. That's a ball. Now counts 1 ball and 2 strikes to Terrasano. Excuse me. Four-run inning here so far for the Royals. It looked like they're not done. There's just only 1 away as Terrasano looks to start things up again.
Pitch to Intersano is low for ball 2.
Ball misses in there. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Royals would love to get Terrasano going as well.
The 2-2 pitch from Gajic.
Avalanche lead the Blues 2-0 in the into the first period. A
Strike
strike 3 called, and Terrasano goes down on strikes.
2 away now for
And there's 2 away.
Cardinals.
Noah Roberts, the catcher, will be the batter. Roberts hit a screamer to center field earlier in this contest that Justin Gideon was able to pull down off the fence in center field. Not sure if it was close enough to go over the fence or anything else, but Gideon leapt at the fence there and made the catch to Rob Roberts earlier. Don't have the vantage point of a better view out there.
0 for 3 with a strikeout today.
Maybe next year's budget. Better cameras as Roberts swings and misses the first offering from Gajic. Have to see if Costado comes out for 1 more inning or not.
Pitch from Gajic.
He is at 91 pitches here. I
Inside
believe he's
ball.
got 9 strikeouts. That one misses inside for a ball. Count is 1-1. Strike on the outside part of the plate. There's now 2 balls and a strike to Roberts.
Count moves to 1 and 2 with 2 away.
Gajic sets in the windup again. 1-2 pitch on its way. It's swung on a miss. Roberts goes down on strikes.
That'll be the
And the inning's over, but the Royals do some damage here. They score 4 runs on 3 hits. There was no errors. Nobody left on base, and now the Royals lead this one 6-0 as we enter the 7th inning stretch here at Burning Arbor Stadium. Back after a quick ad break.
Okay, fans, it is time to get on your feet for the 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Braves leading the Phillies 4-2. So we welcome you back from the ad breaks. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope your Wednesday night's going well. It's great to have you along with us wherever you're watching. We do appreciate it. Royals leading the Hamilton Cardinals 6-0 here. So we head to the home half of the seventh inning.
Stepping up to the plate.
Costito out there for a seventh inning. 91 pitches to this point.
Justin Gideon will be back up for the Cardinals.
Wondering how to see how far manager Dino Romel is willing to go here.
Twice to Custodio already.
It's a swing and a miss by Justin Gideon here, and it's quickly 0-1.
Custodio 10 strikeouts through 6 innings pitched.
Gideon's off to a hot streak so far. Three RBIs so far in his 3 games so far.
That one's hit foul.
As he fouls this one away.
Again, he's in the hole.
Count is 0-2. Gideon, Tyler Duncan, and Lane Renaud due up on deck here for the Cardinals in the 7th inning. It's just a 1 hit for the Cardinals and 1 error. Let him allow to reach base. This one's fielded by Antero Sano. He'll step on first by himself. Makes the put out, and Gideon's retired for out number 1 here in the 7th inning.
Stepping up to the
Tyler
plate.
Duncan now the batter.
Fielder, number 55, Tyler Duncan.
A lot of bassy music going on.
Tyler Duncan.
It's vibrating my headset.
2 on the day with a strikeout.
Royals have got 8 hits, 6 runs, 8 hits. Cardinals, no runs, 1 hit. There's 1 error by the Royals so far. That was charged to Malik Collymore in the 3rd inning to break up the perfect game. Costado did not walk a batter so far to this point. That was a ball. Counts 1-1.
Pitch.
The strike called. Counts even at 1-1.
2-1. 1 away.
To Duncan. There is some activity down in the Royals bullpen. I can't make out who it is, though. That one swung on and missed. So likely this is it for Costado.
Duncan, the 23-year-old, was drafted by the Mariners in 2016.
So he swings and misses with that one. 1-2 pitches on its way. It's swung on and missed. Strike 3. And there's 2 away.
For strike 3. That'll be 2 outs now.
Costadio's 10th strikeout of the evening at 97 pitches.
Third base.
Sorry, 99 pitches here.
6, Lane
Renaud will be the batter now. Oops. Why is that not working? There's 2 away here. I got to update that. There we go. Sorry, my bad.
Earlier.
I remember that's got to stay on the top of the screen.
Today, but he drives this one.
This
to
one's
right
driving to
field.
center field, but
And
Pompey is there to make the catch, and the inning's over.
6-0 for the Royals.
Cardinals go 3 up, 3 down here in the 7th inning. The Royals still lead this one 6-0 as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Back after a brief pause in the action.
No errors for the Royals.
Of course, next game for the Royals is Thursday night in Barrie. Game time is 7:30 p.m. They'll be taking on the Barrie Baycats for the first time this season. The long trip up the 400 Series Highway. I'm glad I'm not making it tomorrow. Used to hate those trips on a Thursday night. Just be, you rush to get there, and it's like you get stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half. You finally get to the ballpark. Batting practice is canceled. And by the way, you got to play the Barrie Baycats in 5 minutes. I always hated those trips. Still hate them. So I'll watch it from the comfort of my couch tomorrow night. Of course, the Blue Jays are off this evening. So they're flying to California. They flew to California last night. Have an off day before taking on Shohei Ohtani and the Angels tomorrow. It's a late game, so you'll be tired. I'll be tired on Friday, but I'm probably not going to watch that. Of course, we got Obi-Wan starting on Disney Plus on Friday at 12:01 Pacific time or 3 a.m. Eastern time. Of course, also Stranger Days comes out as well this weekend. So you got lots of television to watch. Plus, you got us on the telecast on Saturday afternoon. Game time will be 12:45 for the kickoff on the broadcast here on Twitch, on the Royals Facebook page, and on the Royals YouTube as well. So if you guys haven't jumped over there, please consider doing that. We got to flip this over to the next inning, and we got to go here. Looks like we got a pitching change out there. Trying to find out who it is. This Gajic, unfortunately, fell victim to the Royals last inning. Gave up 4 runs. Looks like Russell. I'm trying to find his first name here. Julian Russell takes in for Jacob Gajic as the pitcher, as Jeff McLeod will bat here. McLeod homered in the second inning, Give the Royals an early 2-0 lead. Sean Riley added an exclamation point in the last inning with a 3-run blast to make it 6-0. Excuse us. As Jeff McLeod's the batter here, as Julian Russell takes over. McLeod hits the first pitch he sees, fielded by the first baseman. He'll flip to the pitcher covering, and McLeod's retired for out number 1. 3-1 goes your put out, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, number 4, Darius Barless.
Darius Barless now the batter.
Back up for the Royals. Barless 1 for 3 on the day. Strikeout earlier as well.
Barless singled earlier in the contest.
Pitch from Russell.
Takes the ball outside.
Ball 1.
It's 1-0. Barless with a great interview. We did it at, of course, the Talking Royals show this past offseason. We're talking about things and everything else. He mentioned Sean Riley and these guys as mentors to him. As Barless lines this one in the left field. It'll drop in front of the left fielder, and Barless has got a 2-for-4 day to start the season. 1 on, 1 away here for the Royals.
Number 12, Brando LaRue.
As Brando LaRue will be the batter now.
Again for the Guelph Royals.
LaRue walked his last time up and scored a run in the 7th inning.
LaRue
Dalton Pompey for the Royals on deck.
today. Did walk earlier. That one's outside.
LaRue takes the ball outside. Count is 1-0. Barless leads off first. Red Sox leading the White Sox 1-0 after the bottom of the first.
That one's
LaRue
fouled off
fouls
the
this
right
one
side
away.
for strike
Catcher
1.
can't make a play on it.
Even at 1-1.
So just over the fence. Counts 1-1. LaRue definitely tags some in batting practice. Wouldn't be surprised he hits another line shot somewhere here hard.
The 1-1 pitch from Russell.
Ball misses in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Barless not going anywhere. It's
And a
6-0.
nice help there by
Don't want to
number
show up the
4,
Cardinals.
Walker.
Might not be payback in this game, but it could be another game. You definitely don't want to show up your opponents, especially when you play them so often in the season. Nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to wear one at this level. But thanks again for tuning in this evening. I'm Neil Sriwastawa. You're watching intercounty baseball action between the Guelph Royals and Hamilton Cardinals. Royals leading this one 6-0 here in the top of the 8th inning.
It's hit hard right at the
As
first
Relu
base.
hits a bullet right at the third baseman, he bobbles it, but the umpire still calls him out. Barless dives back in the first safely,
Holds the
and there's 2 away.
A nice catch there by
Umpire ruled he was out already. But on the ball was bobbled on the transfer, and LaRue's retired for out number 1. And Dalton Pompey will come at the bat now.
Dalton Pompey back up. 3 hits today already. Scored earlier and walked as well. Has a runner on first.
That does not look like Dalton Pompey, though.
That That one's inside for ball 1.
Ball 1 inside.
The 1-0 from Russell. Swung on and missed.
Swings and misses. Counts even at 1-1. As Russell's crossed him up there with that pitch. Oh, my notes say Pompey's running a different number, but it's possible because everybody forgot jerseys today. The Pompey probably borrowed the manager's jersey. That's why Romel's down there with no jersey and just a sweatshirt on. And it looks like Dino's 32 is on Pompey's back tonight. So that's probably why it threw me off. My apologies. That is Pompey.
Settles in again. The 1-1 offering is outside.
Ball misses outside. It's now 2 balls and a strike to Dalton Pompey. Pompey's walked. He's got a trio of singles so far.
Fox Pop is holding the runner on it.
3 for 3 in the contest.
2 away here.
Not a bad way to start your IBL debut. Pompey hits this one foul out of play down the left field line. And the count is 2-2.
Counts even now at 2-2 with 2 away.
Jim Russell waits for the sign. Toes the rubber. He'll pitch from the stretch again with Barlow's leading off first base. A 2-2 count and waiting for Pompey. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Pompey goes down on strikes, as do the Royals end the inning. They get a run on there's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We've had the home half of the 8th inning. Royals leading this one 6-0.
The bottom of the 8th inning.
Looks like we got a pitching change for the Royals to start the 8th inning. Jorge de la Paez will be on the hill for the Royals. Claudio Costado's day is done. 7 complete innings, no runs allowed, 1 hit, no walks, 11 Ks. How's that for your RBL debut for the start of the season if you're a Royals fan? Definitely has you excited about good things coming here. Hoping Paez can keep this one going. So we head to the Cardinals' 8th inning here. I'm Neil Srivastawa. So got a offensive substitution. Brian Sanford is going to come in to pinch hit for Ashton Fallejo. As Paez will be the batter. We'll face Sanford here in the top of the 8th, or the home half of the 8th inning. Sorry. So used to doing Royals home games only. We have to remind ourselves it's the Royals, they're on the away team here. Cardinals, the home team.
Also a substitution on left field.
Home half of the 8th. Cardinals down by 6.
Sanford in his
First pitch from Paez misses for a ball. Doesn't look like his relief point was good at all on that pitch. Looks like he was just trying to force it across the plate there. That one is in there for a strike. A little better. Count is 1-1. Ball misses outside. It's 2-1.
Outside for ball 2. Count is 2-1.
That release point looked like it was off again. Ball misses inside, and it's quickly 3-1 here.
3-1 now for Sanford.
To Sanford. The pinch hitter. Robin Fox Pappas on deck. The lone hit of the ball game so far for the Cardinals. This one gets away from the catcher, and that is also ball 4. And the Cardinals have got the leadoff man aboard for the first time this evening.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman, number 44.
Top of the 6th inning. Yankees leading the Orioles 2-0.
Fox Pappas back up for the Cardinals.
Stanley Cup playoffs, Avalanche leading the Blues as the start of the 2nd period.
Has the only hit for the Cardinals today.
Phillies and Braves are tied in the 5th inning at 4 apiece. As Robin Fox Pappas is the batter.
First pitch to Fox Pappas.
That one misses high again, and this is not looking good for Jorge De La Paez. He hasn't found the release point yet. That one's fouled away.
Straight back for strike 1.
Count is 1-1. Royals 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Cardinals no runs, 1 hit, no errors.
1-1 to Fox Pappas.
That one misses outside again. It's now 2 balls and a strike.
Count moves to 2-1.
Just can't seem to find the strike zone here.
2-1 pitch.
Roberts sets up outside, and he throws that one inside. And it's now 3-1. Not a lot of bench players on the Royals bench today, being the long weekend and everything.
3-1 pitch.
This one swung and hit foul. Roberts can't make a play on it, but it is a full count to Paez. Or Pappas, sorry. Paez. Paez is on the hill. Full count pitch on its way momentarily. That misses outside, and there's back-to-back walks to start the 8th inning. Runners now at 2nd and 1st with nobody away. That's going to prompt a quick trip to from the pitching coach.
With nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th.
See what's going on here.
Studio struck out 11 through 7 innings, only giving up.
Royals up by 6, but you don't want to let the Cardinals sneak back in the back door here at any time. Comeback victories are, in fact, more fun, but, well, if you're a Royals fan, you don't want that happening tonight.
Stepping up to the plate, the catcher, number 45, Aiden
Muir will be the batter here.
Aiden Muir back up, leading off the top of the bottom of the 8th for the
Aiden Muir, the call-up,
Cardinals.
looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
Still hitless today, but had a good defensive
Strike
play.
called there. So
Pitches in the dirt.
the chat on the mound definitely helped anyways for strike 1 anyways. This Muir will bat here with an 0-1 count.
Nobody out.
Ball misses inside. His count's even at 1-1. Still nobody away here.
1-1.
And the Cardinals top home in the half of the 8th inning. Oh, excuse me.
The 1-1 to Muir is in
Strike
there.
called. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Muir.
The 1-2.
Muir hits this one up the middle. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner is going to get the wave home here as the center fielder,
That's a single for
Pompey, slow to get up to that baseball.
Day for the Cardinals. They're on the
Seems like a miscommunication between the right fielder and Pompey in center field.
Two-man on still.
And a run scores, and the Cardinals break the goose egg, now trailing this one
Stepping up to the plate,
6-1.
baseman, number 24, Nathan Scragg.
Nathan Scragg now the batter.
Custodio pitches 7 scoreless. Comes out of the game. The Cardinals finally get something going.
Runners at first and third now for the Cardinals. Still nobody away here.
Plate. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, and
That one gets
really
away
pitch gets
from
away,
this. Paez
and
pitches,
another run will come in.
almost takes his head off. Another run is going to score,
Also advanced to second base. That makes it 6-2.
and it's 6-2. Definitely a wild pitch will allow everybody up to move up a base here.
So the Royals now lead it 6-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th.
As ball one to Nathan Scragg.
Comes in for the Cardinals.
Definitely a wild pitch. That'll be scored as a wild pitch as well. This is official score is notifying our friend beside us here.
For strike 1, it's 1-1.
Called strike there. Counts even at 1-1. Nobody away here in the Cardinals' 8th inning. They now on the scoreboard. Now trailing the Royals by 4 here. As that pitch misses high, it's 2-1.
2-1.
Jorge de la Paez struggling here to find his control. Not sure if it's nerves or just his release point is definitely off today. There's a strike called. It counts even at 2-2.
Scragg steps out of the box for a breather. Scragg settles in. The 2-2 pitch.
Ball gets away again from the catcher. And it's 3-2, and Muir will make his way to third base now. Full count now. As Roberts and de la Paez having a conversation just in front of the mound.
So Muir advances to third base on the wild pitch.
But the importance of getting it out here.
With nobody out.
Just hit the glove, Jorge. Just hit the glove.
Muir takes a couple steps off third base. And
that one hits him. That's going to take first base. Or actually, it misses inside, I guess. And he's on his way to first base on another wild pitch. And another run comes home to score. And the Cardinals now trail the Royals at 6-3.
Stepping up to the plate, the designated hitter, number 20, Tristan Osika.
Tristan Osika will be the batter.
And just like that, the Cardinals are back to the top of the order. Osika back at the plate.
As the Cardinals order flips back to the top here.
IBO. Osika in his second season.
Not the inning Jorge de la Paez was looking for.
Got a man on first with nobody
Especially
out.
after Claudio Costado came out here and threw donuts for 7 innings, just allowing 1 hit. No walks, anything, till this inning.
Osika batted .357 in 2021.
Only other offensive thing going on was the one error, which was charged to Collymore in the 3rd inning.
Good lead off by Scragg.
Costado came close to having a perfect and a no-hitter going through 7 innings. Robin Fox Pappas with the only hit off Costado. They missed the count there. That one swung on and missed. I think it's 1-1. There's another wild pitch in the dirt. And a runner will go to second base.
Scoring position now with the Cardinals down 6-3 here in the bottom of the 8th.
I believe the count is 1-1 to Osaka. Or Osika, sorry, Osaka. Osika, my apologies.
The 1-2 pitch. Laid off for ball 2.
Activity is scrambling down to the Royals bullpen. Somebody just ran down with a catcher. Try to get loose in a hurry here. As manager Dino Ramel not looking forward to lose this ball game after having a 6-run lead in this first, heading into this inning. This one is popped up in the infield. LaRue makes the catch, and there's finally one away here.
Still a runner on second for the Cardinals. Score remains 6-3.
Finally one away. As Osika goes down, F6 your put out. Luis Jean will be the batter now.
Shortstop, number 12, Luis John.
John.
Luis John back up at the plate.
Not sure if it's Jean or John. He said it earlier in the game as Jean, so I don't know. My apologies if we got it wrong, Luis.
First hit in this one.
There's a strike called.
Pitch.
And the count is 0-1. One away as the Cardinals have now scored 3 times in this inning. This one's hit foul down the right field line, or left field line, sorry. And out of play as it rolls closer to the Cardinals dugout. Count is 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch.
Pops this one foul. Roberts is going to give this one chase.
Third base. Oh, and it gets down.
The drops, unfortunately. Falls into the no man's land between Collmore and Roberts in front of the Cardinals dugout, and they'll have to do it again with 2 strikes.
Away with one there.
Those are the kind of outs you have to make in this ball game. When you don't make them, they become a habit of coming back to bite you in the butt.
That nobody's been able to get to. The 0-2 again is popped up to the second baseman.
Popped up to the second baseman. Barless is there. He'll make the catch, or sorry. And Terrasano will make the catch. And there's 2 away. Justin Gideon will be the batter now.
Center fielder, number 11, Justin Gideon.
As we have 2 away here.
Back up for the Cardinals.
And a runner at second base.
First 2 games had 6 RBIs total, including a home run. The Cardinals could really use one here.
Surprisingly, they didn't call an error on that play when they dropped the ball, dropped in between the 2 of them. I guess they didn't know who to charge it to, so they just let it go as a foul ball.
First pitch to Gideon is outside.
First pitch to Gideon misses outside for a ball.
In the bottom of the 8th.
Jorge de la Payez looks like he's trying to get out of this one, despite giving up 3 runs here in the inning. Now an out away of getting out of this jam. As Gideon fouls this one away, counts even at 1-1.
Moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Gideon.
Ball inside, now 2 balls and a strike to get Justin Gideon. If you're a Cardinals fan, this is the guy you definitely want at the plate here. If you're a Royals fan, you're just hoping De La Payez can figure a way to get him out here. This one's hit foul. The count's even at 2-2. Royals led this one 6-0 heading into this inning here in the 8th inning, but the Cardinals, to their credits, have rallied back, albeit a little shaky debut here from Jorge de la Payez.
The 2-2 pitch. Inside.
The Cardinals have been patient. This one's a wild pitch again. Going to allow the runner to advance. It's now 3-2.
Here will move to third
And the
base.
4th run for the Cardinals now standing at 90 feet away
To 3-2.
at third base. If Gideon can somehow either get aboard here or extend the inning with a walk.
Hit here from Gideon.
3-2 pitch is on its way. Ball 4 as that one misses outside. Gideon tosses his bat back into the dugout.
Tyler Duncan.
Stepping up to the
And this is
plate,
definitely
left
trouble for
fielder,
Royals
number
fans.
55,
Runners now in the corner, first and third now with 2 away.
Comes to the plate here.
And manager Dino Ramel has seen enough. He's making the call to the bullpen.
Getting a pitching change here for the Royals.
Looks like Nelson Mercado is going to come in
Fielders need a
from the bullpen, looking to close this one out, or at least get out of this inning anyways,
pitcher here for the
for
Royals.
Ramel. Mercado's got a decent fastball, a decent off-speed pitch, and looks like what looks like a nasty slider from what I saw in the YouTube video. I guess it was his audition. He was sending out to various teams and various coaches throughout the league and various places, just looking for a place to play this summer. End of the 7th inning here. The Yankees leading the Orioles 2-0. Astros and Guardians tied at 0 apiece after 4. Phillies leading the Braves leading the Phillies 6-4 after in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the pitching change goes on through, we'll be back after this quick break. And welcome back to Burning Arbor Stadium. Bottom of the 8th inning, Cardinals trailing the Guelph Royals here 6-3. I'm Neil Sriwastava, welcoming you back in to the action as Nelson Mercado takes over for the Royals here. Quite the pickle the Royals are in here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runners at the corners with 2 away. Jorge de la Payez on the verge of spoiling what was a great start by Claudio Costado. The first pitch going, Gideon steals second base on a heads-up play. Ball is in there. It's called a ball to Tyler Duncan. Gideon takes the base almost. I'm surprised he threw down there. But Noah Roberts threw down. I guess they thought they had a chance to get Gideon second, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. The comebacker hit the Mercado. He knocks it down. He steps and throws to first, and the inning is finally over as Antero Sanio scoops that one up. The Royals dodged the bullet here, but give up 3 runs. Cardinals get 3 runs on 1 hit, so there was no errors. 2 men were left on base. As we head to the top of the 9th inning, Royals still leading this one 6-3.
The Hamilton Cardinals' next home game is on the road this Thursday in Welland against the Jack. Left fielder number 9, J.D.
Welcome back to Burning Arbor Stadium in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Top of the 9th inning, Guelph Royals taking on the Hamilton Cardinals. Defensive changes for the Cardinals. Wes Markle takes over on the mound for Julian Russell.
First pitch called strike for Markle.
Williams takes the strike here as we're back underway. Royals had a 6-0 lead till the Cardinals answered back with 3 here in the home half of the 8th inning to make it quite the interesting finish here, that's for sure. There's a strike called again to Williams. Counts 0-2. Ball misses outside. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the top of the 9th inning. Royals open the scoring with on a 2-out double by Sean Riley in the first inning. They added to the lead to make it 2-0 on a solo blast by Jeff McLeod in the second inning. That ball misses inside. It's now 2-2 to Williams.
Even at 2-2.
They scored 4 times in the 7th inning, capped off by a 3-run blast by Sean Riley. For the Cardinals, answered back with 3, courtesy of a bunch of wild pitches and a lot of patience at the plate as Jorge de la Payez struggled to find the strike zone. That one's in there for a ball, and it's now full count to Williams here. Brian Sanford moved into the left field as well as for the defensive changes. He remains in the game.
Payoff pitch. Outside for
ball misses outside, and Williams takes a walk here to start the inning.
After pitching 2 straight.
Leadoff man's aboard here in the 8th inning, as the 9th inning, as the Royals try to get back in the saddle here, try to get some more runs across.
So nobody away here in the first. The Royals have a runner on first base.
Lee Collymore will be the batter now.
Collymore back at the plate.
Bottom of the 8th inning, Rays leading the Marlins 5-3.
For 4 on the day with an RBI and a strikeout.
There's a strike called to Collymore.
The 0-1 pitch.
One pitch is fouled away here. Collymore behind on the counter, 0-2. Leadoff man aboard courtesy of a walk. As Wes Markle is on the hill now. Chris Lazar will stand to take the loss should the score hold the way it is. Claudio Costado will get the win. So the Royals be able to close this one out.
That'll be the first out of the inning.
As Collymore goes down on strikes and there's one away. Arthur Kawara will be the pinch hitter for Sean Riley.
Pinch hitter here for the Royals.
Kawara, the Jenner Jr. call-up. Man, this guy's built like a farmer. He looks like he could tattoo this baseball somewhere pretty far. Saw him, of course, another junior call-up. Saw him last week with the Silver Creeks. He absolutely tattooed one, but it went foul just in the last second. So you have one away here. They're announcing him as Mike Juno. I don't think that's right. I think that's Arthur Kawara. I can just tell by his shape and size here. Hopefully that will get fixed on the point streak later on. Lane Renault, Sanford, and the rest of the order due up for the Cardinals in the ninth inning.
Cardinals trail 6-3 in the top of the ninth. Markle checks first base. Pitch. Runner going.
Williams goes on the pitch. This one's fouled away.
Back to first base.
Square had to do their good job. The hit and run was on, obviously. Williams wasting no times at first, just trying to get into scoring positions should Kawara connect with the grass out there somewhere. Count is 0-1.
No balls, one strike for Markle here.
And thank you all for tuning in this evening as you're watching Intercounty Baseball.
The pitch.
I'm Neil Shrivastava.
Runner didn't go that time. That one's outside.
Ball misses outside.
One and one.
It's 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch for Markle.
1-1 pitch is on its way from Markle. This is outside. It's now 2 balls and a strike. Williams, Collymore, and Pompey all capable of stealing bases off the top of the Royals order here.
Runner not going.
As Guelph swings and misses at that one.
Moves to 2-2.
Counts 2-2.
Markle attended high school in
Red Sox leading the White Sox 1-0 after the end of the third inning.
Not in time to
Throw over. Williams dives back in.
Collymore slides back in time, takes another lead.
In time. He's got an even bigger lead over there. Markle usually needs to step off and look at this one. Looks like he's going on this pitch. He is going. Pitch is outside. They throw down the second base. They get him on the stolen base. They strike him out, throw him out, and that ends the inning for the Royals. Kawara strikes out. Williams thrown on the second base. And the Cardinals will bat in the ninth inning, trailing the Royals by 3.
6-3 in the game.
Back after a short ad break after this.
So Hamilton will have one more chance to
Bottom of the ninth inning we go here at Bernie Arbor Stadium. The Royals holding on to a 6-3 lead over the Hamilton Cardinals. Nelson Mercado back out looking to close this one out. Lane Renaud will lead things off.
Stepping up to the plate for your Cardinals.
For the Cardinals as they trail the Royals by 3. This was a 6-0 ball game heading into the home half of the 8th inning before the Cardinals answered back with 3 runs on a lot of patience at the plate. As Jorge De La Paliez came in after Claudio Costado started this ball game, and it was masterful for 7 innings. Renaud takes the ball inside for ball 1. Kyle looks like he's having the same problems. Maybe it's this mound out here. I don't know, but the release points on these Royals relievers is just looking more and more concerning here.
Back in, the 1-0 pitch.
As Renaud hits this one through past the shortstop for a base hit in the left field. And leadoff man's aboard here to start the 9th inning.
Just the Cardinals' 3rd hit of the day.
Just a 3rd hit for the Cardinals in the contest at this point.
Number 13, Bryn Sanford.
Royals 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error so far to this point in the game. The Cardinals 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors.
Lost at bat.
As Bryn Sanford will be the batter.
Man on first base, nobody out.
Big lead by, they get through the dirt. They're going to throw down to second base. Roberts' throw is high.
In there safely.
And the runner's in there safely at second base.
He may have come off the bag for a moment, but gets back in time.
As Lane Renaud steals second base with ease on that play.
Definitely a delayed.
Had a huge lead out there. I'm surprised they didn't realize that one and step off. Mercado will have to go back to work here now.
So Renaud on second base now. Sanford at the plate. Awaits the 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike.
Pitch is in there for a strike. Counts even at 1-1. Cardinals making a game of it, that's for sure. If you're a Royals fan, you're hoping they can close the door here as he swings and misses that pitch, and Sanford's got a count of 1-2 here.
Counts out 1-2. Nobody out. Man on second base.
Ball misses just inside. It's 2-2.
Counts even at 2-2.
Mercado thought he had that one. Plate umpire didn't agree with it. Roberts needed to do a better job at framing that one, maybe. Maybe hold it in there a little longer. Tough to see from our vantage point, though. That one misses outside. That one's easy to tell, and it's now a full count to Sanford.
Count is full now here. Nobody out.
Mercado, a student at Connors State University in the U.S.
It is
Perennial
line
powerhouse.
to the left side, but foul.
This one's fouled away.
Cardinals bullpen.
And they'll do it again at 3-2. Robin Fox Pappas, with one of the 3 hits for the Cardinals, will be on deck here.
The 3-2 pitch again. Pitcher shakes off that one.
3-2 pitch, Ms. Mercado is in there for strike 3 called.
Sanford doesn't like it. He thought it was outside.
And Sanford goes down looking, and there's one away. Robin Fox Pappas now the batter.
The first baseman, number 44, Robin Fox Pappas.
So 1 on and 1 out for Robin Fox Pappas.
Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 away here.
Has one of
Royals holding to the 6-3 lead
swings and misses
in their
on first pitch.
season opener in the IBL. The first pitch is in there for a strike to Pappas. Rangers at Los Angeles have started.
The 0-1 pitch.
The Angels
Inside
anyways.
for a ball.
Ball
Counts
misses
even at
high.
1-1.
It's a 1-1. Mercado hits 83 on the radar gun, at least on the YouTube video we saw last week of him.
The 1-1 pitch to Fox Pappas.
It's interesting to
Swings
see
and
how
misses for strike 2.
players market themselves to teams and everything else now. Back in the good old days with letter writings with videotapes, now it's just YouTube videos and links and tweets at you. That's a swinging strike. The count is 1-2 to Pappas.
The 1-2 pitch to Fox Pappas.
Ball misses inside. It counts in 2-2 now.
Ball 2.
As Mercado looks in for the sign from Roberts. Defensive change in right field. Looks like Ethan Hammond took over for Jeff McLeod in right as well. That ball misses outside, and it's now a full count to Pappas. Aiden Muir on deck for the Cardinals. As Pappas hits this one over the head of the shortstop, it's going to go into the gap. It's going to go all the way to the defense. A run will score. Pappas on his way to second. The slide, he's in there. There's no slide anyways. That's another RBI for Fox Pappas. And the Cardinals now trail this one at 6-4.
Number 45, Aiden Muir.
Just one away here, as Aiden Muir will be the batter now. Little nervous Nelly is here in the 9th inning if you're a Guelph Royals fan. If you're helping Nelson that Mercado can get the job done.
Pinch runner for your Cardinals, number 43.
With one away.
Julian Johnson.
Jordan Johnson will pinch run for Robin Fox Pappas here. Or sorry, Julian Johnson will run for Pappas. Not where I got Jordan from. First pitch misses inside. It's ball 1. Bottom of the 9th inning. Believe it or not, this game was 6-0 going into the 8th inning. Cardinals had one hit to that point. They've now got 3 and 4 runs, as the bullpen has not been so stellar for the Royals. This ball misses inside again.
Upstairs for ball 2.
And the count to Muir is 2 balls and no strikes. Noah Roberts goes out to talk to his pitcher, just calm him down and say, hey, man, breathe a little bit. Just hit the glove 3 times. We got this. Or you can paraphrase whatever he said out there. I'm sure he did use better words than I did. There's a strike called, and it's now 2 balls and a strike to Muir. Strike called again. It's now 2-2.
And Muir takes strike 2. Counts 2-2 on Muir, 1 away.
Muir's just trying to get the ball in play somewhere here. Advance the runner here. Let somebody else move the chains. He swings and misses. Muir goes down on strikes, and there's 2 away. Anthony Buonanatio is going to take over as a pinch hitter for Nathan Scragg. Cardinals down to their last out here.
Anthony
Buonanato, sorry, as I'm corrected by the gentleman beside us here.
Attended George Brown College. He's going to need a hit here to extend this game, or at least a walk.
Really need to work on my pronunciations. Don't have the Italian in my blood, apparently. But thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Hope you've had a great Wednesday night, as the Rangers scored and taken an early lead on the Angels here in the top of the first inning. Here at Bernie Arbor, Buonanato swings and misses on that pitch, and he's quickly behind the count at 0-2.
2 away here for the Royals. The 0-2 pitch.
0-2 pitch is on its way. It's driven to right field fairly deep. Hammond on his horse. He's going to make the catch at the warning track, and that's the ball game. Royals hang on to win this one 6-4. as Anthony Buenanoto almost put this one into a tie ball game. But thankfully, Ethan Hammond was able to pull that one down on the warning track. Royals get the first victory in their season opener, 6-4. Thank you so much for watching this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have yourselves a great evening. Next Royals broadcast is Saturday afternoon. Game time will be 12:45. Sorry, that's when the broadcast will start at 12:45. We'll be back, and of course, the game is at 1:05 start. Till then, you guys have a great evening. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.